So welcome to, I think, what will be the last side quest of this period of downtime. Um, right now we've got Oliver and Elliott doing what? What's the goal here, fellas?
Killing the goblins.
All of them? Just every single one? Okay, goblin.
Mass eradication.
Alright.
Racism.
The goal is to travel out to Droaam and get this platinum hopefully exchanged, the paper currency appraised and sold, and a land deed checked out for validation, and yeah, hoping that, everything will be sold and exchanged at a higher price than it would be here, since the currency's goblinoid, and the main inhabitants of Droaam are goblins.
Alright. So, how are you guys planning on... So, Crimney, you researched this, like how to get to Droaam, how to get to the Great Crag and everything, while you're waiting for B.R.O.M to come back from his own little side adventure. And once he does arrive, so it'll take you about 3 gold to get the both of you to Threshold. And then from there, you can teleport to the Great Crag.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, B.R.O.M gives Crimeny, I'm assuming the plan has been explained. B.R.O.M gives Crimeny his helmet of language stuff, and you're the more charismatic one. And then I, during a long rest, will switch on one of my languages to Goblin. Just Celestial for Goblin.
Alright, well, I'm gonna roll 2 days that you were out there with Storm Chaser. So you get...
See if there's a storm.
Oh, on the way back, via lightning rail, there's a thunderstorm. Severe.
Oh. While I'm on the... Is it happening during or while I'm on the lightning rail?
During the ride, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll say I'll be right back. And I can feel the sword, like, thrumming with energy or some shit. And I will, kind of familiar with the topography, or the construction of a lightning rail, will slip between the rails and then climb on top, very reminiscent of our first session ever. And we'll climb on top of the moving lightning rail, and then look up towards the sky and have...
What is it doing up there?
Was Crimney with me, or is this coming back home? Coming back home. Oh. So I imagine Beaver's like, "What the fuck? What are you doing?" Yeah, exactly. Brett, hey, what are you doing, man? And I'll go to the top of the roof of the train, and I'll consult the winds and the storm. I'll look above, maybe have some flashing memories and stuff of battlefields in my past life, and I'll pull the sword out and point it towards the sky. Well, in the top of a moving train, so we'll see how this goes.
While the train's moving, you just soared up into the air, and
then there's a tunnel, and it's I'm dies.
You feel like the static build up and the charge build up around you, and you brace yourself as you know what you're trying to get to happen. And there you look up at a cloud and you see like the rumbling of the electricity through the cloud, and in an instant it comes down towards you and strikes the blade, and you like tense up expecting to get struck and hit by the lightning, but you watch as the blade just seems to consume all of the lightning energy, and you feel yourself get connected to it.
Strike me down.
Resistance to lightning. That's all I was after.
So here, I will add the spells to your inventory.
Inventory?
And then, do you want a separate? Do you want a separate resource box for the mana inside of Storm Chaser?
I'll put it in my active ability section. I almost am never looking at my attributes page. It's almost always in the features page.
Alright. So you don't need that. Okay. Alright, so you guys are together now. And so are you guys paying that 3 gold to take the lightning rail down to Threshold?
I would love to,
Yeah.
Crimeny, but I only have 11 silver and 10 copper on me. I gave all the gold from my last trip to Beavis because I felt bad because she paid everything last time, and now I'm doing the exact same thing again.
Then I approach the train conductor and I go, "Sir, do you mind if I tie my friend to the back of your train?"
He just says.
And I'm just standing there menacingly.
He does mine, and he requires you guys to get each of you a ticket. So 3 gold total.
Total? Well, I'll contribute my 11 silver and 10 copper.
So 1 gold. There you go. So you contribute. So it'll be 1.5 gold from you. So 1 gold, 5 silver from you, Crimney.
How about
So,
I just
if
make it
told you,
easier,
I could-
and I take 5 silver away, and he just has to pay 1 gold. Or, no, wait, no, that's not how that works. Never mind. Never mind.
Right?
You should. You got paid like a whole bunch of platinum.
Yeah, you gotta make sure though, 'cause
I just spent all of
Man,
mine.
you guys don't even have the money to go on this trip.
I've got 37 gold.
No, Elliott, you got paid platinum last time. Did you not adjust your... Everyone got paid like around 100-something platinum.
No, I don't think I did.
125 platinum. So I just
I'm
added it.
rich! But anyways, I'll try to haggle down this price.
It is at a machine that you buy a ticket. There's no haggle.
Okay. I paid.
Alright. So you guys make your way over to Threshold. So, I mean, it's a nice city. But not exactly what you guys are here. You're not here for the sightseeing. So I assume you guys follow, Crimney's research. And you make your way over.
What magic items do they have?
Yeah, you want to check?
Was
Did
he
you?
checking?
Mm-hmm. Always. You always roll that table to see what spawns.
What's going on?
I said, what magic items do they have? And he said, do you want to actually check? And I said, yes. And I
I
said,
was kind of curious myself too.
we don't even have the funds yet. We're just gonna go.
A little prospect. Checking our.
Alright,
Let's get
so
ourselves
there's
excited to line our pockets.
a vicious scimitar, +1 longsword, +1 greatsword, cloak of the manta ray, some armor of resistance, a +3 crossbow, a battle axe of warning, and the most expensive thing you find is a ring of telekinesis.
Oh, like Fern has. How much is the ring of telekinesis?
Yeah, I'm interested.
80 bands.
$80,000?
Yes.
Wait, what's a
Damn.
band?
1,000?
It is slang. For the
80,000 gold?
Yeah. Damn.
Platinum?
8,000 platinum. Well, how much? What was that cloak of the manta ray? Does that allow you to swim or something? This is so you fucking sting people and kill animal handlers.
Kill Steve Irwin by wearing this. You can breathe underwater. You have a swimming speed. That's it.
Swimming speed equal to what?
Your walking speed.
What is that?
Well, I don't breathe, so
What are the limitations on a ring of telekinesis?
You can just cast telekinesis with it.
Oh, so I can just have. I can have force.
like forever at will, or is it just like once a day you can
Pretty
cast
sure.
telekinesis? We just spend all the money that we get from talking to the banks.
Guys, how's your trip, dumbass?
Yeah, you cast telekinesis at will.
It just never ends? There's no limit?
No,
Isn't telekinesis like a 5th level spell?
I'm pretty sure 6th.
Guys, I'm becoming a Sith Lord. This is Sith you talking about.
Yeah, you're right. It's 5th.
Huh.
That's nutty.
I wonder how much it'll take this time.
Elliott's literally considering buying this ring just to have a 5th level spell forever.
I pick up the dragon and I throw it.
There are limits to the telekinesis spell.
Yes, that's what I was wondering of the weight limits and stuff.
I believe you can't pick up living creatures and stuff. You can throw things at them and all that, but I'm down to continue.
What if it was a small living creature, like I threw a mouse and stuff?
I don't know. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. But you guys get off of the lightning rail and immediately go to the House Orion teleportation services. And it will cost you around 5,000 gold pieces for both of you to teleport.
Together? Or
Yes.
individual? Okay.
Total.
Yeah, I can cover that. And it'll cost me like, what, 5 platinum?
No, that's 500 platinum. Do we have 500 platinum?
I thought... Oh, I was thinking 100.
How about we take the long way back? Or how about we take the long way to, and then we take the short way back when we have the money? Because we don't have the money now. Unless we had more people going with us and contributing. Well, we have 105 platinum in the group bag of holding. We totally would have robbed that.
Okay, guys, that was the session. That's right, because we were looking at the group. Completely forgot about that.
Who is this group of people we're teleporting?
You
What?
and I.
No. Who's
House
the
Orion.
right? Maybe we could request to see if they have any issues or if they need any help in order for a discounted price. Any rats in the dungeon or prisoners that got away and need butchering or
Jesus.
any animal handlers that really are beloved by the community that need a manta ray to stick them.
Give me a second. I'm trying to calculate the distance you guys would travel on foot.
No, I enjoy playing the awkward. We don't have enough money, so we just kind of put our hands in our pockets and shuffle. What if we were to sell some of our teleportation circles spell scrolls?
Yeah, that's what we're. Yeah, working it out for us.
So it's that many miles.
How many?
About 30. It would take you about 9 days to walk there.
9 days to walk?
Yes.
Okay. And there's no lightning rail to Droaam?
Nope.
No. We're supposed to fall for it. Yep.
Where are we right now?
Being that we are closer to Droaam, are there any?
You're in Threshold.
Being that we are
Threshold.
closer to Droaam here, Threshold.
Threshold.
Is there any
Oh, there.
goblinoid or goblin facilities or anything that
Yeah.
we might be able to do a little trading at with this old currency?
Yeah.
Wait, is Droaam the
Make
place?
investigation
Or
checks.
is Droaam the place, or is Droaam like the name of the continent?
It's the name of the the country.
And where's the
nation.
capital?
The Great
The Great
Crag.
Crag? Is that where we're going?
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to you guys where you want to go. That's
But we could, I mean, at Threshold, we could, is there a local bank here? Not like we're making the trade here, but I imagine I mean, I imagine Threshold is a pretty wealthy place if they have access to a lightning rail compared to everyone else. That opens them up to the rest of the
How
continent.
much would it cost by horse or carriage?
How much time? It's same amount.
Yeah.
The travel distance is around 30 miles a day.
Even if you work that horse to death.
So, investigation checks, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 total.
Nice.
Memento.
Big numbers here. Natural 20.
17 plus. What did you say?
What's
Culture?
no? You're in investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Investigaciones.
Okay, so 17. Total.
So you guys do find a currency exchange. You also find a pawn shop. Which of the two do you guys want to check out for selling this stuff?
Well, I would go to the currency exchange and just talk and find out where we could go with some of this currency. Who would be interested in? Jesus, I'm hiccuping.
And I think since we are at Threshold or whatever, that is much closer to B.R.O.M than where we were prior, whatever it was. I cannot think of the name for the life of me. So it might have more value here since it is closer to B.R.O.M for whoever we trade it to. So we could pay, we could sell a little.
How much time do we have left before we have to do the assassination?
What did you say?
At this point, it's been 5 days, 2 days, yeah, about a week.
Okay. So we have a week to get to and from going to Droaam, and then from Droaam all the way back to Fairhaven.
Yeah, the plan was that we would teleport there once we got the Threshold and back.
And then we would take the couple days back.
And how much was it? 500 platinum?
500 platinum.
Well, okay, so, it might not even be a good idea to go to the Great Crag, so if you would be willing to accompany Crimeny and just talk about where we could trade this, and who would be interested in it. If there's any noblemen that have taken an interest in Droaam's history, if there are any clans or something, I don't know.
Any, collectors, any, what's it called?
Make a persuasion check.
Both of us or one of us?
I'll develop this Threshold.
One with a D4 or both.
Try persuasion.
What do you say? Make a what check?
Elliott, what's your persuasion?
My persuasion is 6.
Okay.
Or,
How about we both do it?
yeah, I can roll. What are we rolling for though?
Persuasion.
Yeah, what are we trying to persuade right now?
We're trying to figure out,
Where we can take this?
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking to currency exchange?
why are they?
17 plus 6, 23.
13. Right, no. That's not right. 11.
Alright. They pretty much tell you
I got
that they won't exchange it.
Or 23 and a 13. Or 11. Jesus.
They won't exchange it, but you could go to a museum or maybe a pawn shop and find some value there.
Okay.
Would it be viable to visit a local tavern and inquire about any historians that are in the area?
Go for it. Make another investigation or persuasion check.
I'll go investigation. It's a 9 plus 7, 16.
Alright, and I got a total of 11 for persuasion.
Let me see.
We're looking for rich historians.
How many coins do you have?
We have a
30,000
total of
coins.
30,000 platinum and 22,500 ancient electro. And then we have 30,000 paper currency.
I mean, the pawn shop might be our next best thing. The story's
Well, yeah, you just hear about the pawn shop, really.
Oh, I guess we can visit the pawn shop.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Is it an extravagant pawn shop or does it suck?
I developed this threshold.
It's a decent pawn shop.
That is a good question.
Threshold is fairly developed. It's a pretty decently sized city. It's not huge. It's not the biggest you guys have been to. But it's alright.
Okay. Would you say Threshold actually lies within the territory of Droaam?
No.
No?
Anything interesting in the pawn shop?
That magic item pool is included in the pawn shop.
Okay.
Inclusive.
Well, I would show him one of the coins, or and some of the paper currency, and see if he's interested.
But not all of them.
Not all. No, I'm just taking like a coin out, electrum, platinum, and then the paper currency, and see if he's interested.
See, it's a goblin, and they say, and this is solid platinum.
I believe so.
Says, mind if I check?
Go right ahead.
Right ahead.
You gonna
He takes some of the coins and he looks at him. And he
Choose
just
it.
says, just out of curiosity, how many do you have?
Count.
yeah, about that.
And you see he's looking it over and he says, seems like platinum to me. I'll level with you. I don't know how much value these have in the current modern day, but melt them down for platinum, and depending on how much you have, we might make ourselves some money. So how much do you have?
Well, there's a slight problem. So we have a boatload of that platinum, and we also have a boatload of some ancient electrum that we found. We also have a lot of paper currency, which you can't exactly melt down, which is why we were looking for someone, a purveyor of ancient relics of history, in a way. And yeah, that's kind of our sitch.
So as to get this appraised.
Well, I could tell you just melting it down. For about 50 coins, I could get you 500 gold.
Isn't that a 1-to-1? 50 platinum for 500 gold is 1-to-1. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down. How long do we gotta wait? I mean, are you okay with that, Elliott? A 1-to-1 ratio?
For all the planet though?
For 50 platinum, 50 ancient platinum for 500 gold.
I know, but for all the ancient planet.
50 ancient platinum for. Oh, I know what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm
And
talking
would that-
everything
would that-
during the entire
yeah.
total.
Would that rate go across? I mean, you can also ask him too.
Oh, well,
Well, he
yeah.
just says, well, I'd need to talk to some of my boys, and I'd take a small margin percentage of the profits, but, you know, minus the cost of work, minus my cut, depending on how much you have, and he keeps looking at you, like, prodding for the information, could make some
lot.
decent change.
Okay. How long would it take to get this melting down into normal platinum?
Well, that's up to my boys. They could buy it from you, and then you don't need to worry about how long it takes.
Okay.
How much can you afford?
Is there? How does? This is kind of a DM question. How does minting work in this world? Can we just make our own coins using this, and it would be valid, or is there an official government that needs to do this?
The government does that.
Okay. So we would be essentially trading. I mean, what do you think, Elliott? We would be trading off the burden of having to mint finding a government official who's 100% willing to trade this 1-to-1.
Now, what is the what's Electrium again?
Electrum is between like silver and copper, I think, right? Or silver and gold, one of the two.
Yeah.
And how much of that do we get?
22,500. And we still have that land deed too. We still need to somehow get to Droaam.
Now, has he said anything about the singular paper currency that we showed him?
How about we do the platinum here and then do the rest?
Oh
in...
no, yeah. I just wanted to know since
Droaam.
you know he was a goblin and Pod Shuffle owner. I just wanted his insight or input when he thinks the value of this is here at threshold before we take it to, or is that even worth it right now? Because we did show it to him, he never gave any input.
So you're wondering if doing this trade now is better than just going to Droaam and doing it there?
No. He's asking what the value is for the paper currency.
Yeah.
For the paper currency?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a historical piece. How much of that do you got?
More than the Electrum at least, and we have 22,000 ancient Electrum.
22,000 Electrum. How much platinum do you guys have?
And you see he pulls out a notepad and he just starts like scribbling down numbers. Like,
Hold on, let me do some math. Ballpark it for me.
Ballpark it? Well, how much do you pay for the shop?
I wouldn't say too much. I don't know how much I trust this guy. And that's how I'm.
Hey man, if it gets me into a fight, I wouldn't mind testing out some more.
After taxes and everything, that's a little difficult to say. But I tell you, maybe...
How much would you sell your shop for right now?
Good 35,000 gold.
Okay. Well, we could probably buy you 5 times over, 4 or 5 times over.
and he starts doing math.
He says, boys, you came to the right place, let me tell you. I've got some boys who are willing to smell. I don't even know if we have the money to do this. Would you take credit?
Credit? No.
God damn it.
Well, we'd be willing to take what you have. What are you willing to offer? What rate?
How much do you have? I need to know!
We want to know how much you can offer.
Because we're planning on taking our business to Droaam, so it's either here, get rid of some of it, and the rest goes to Droaam.
Well, I need to know what I'm working with, because, I need to see who I'm talking to.
You're talking
it depends
to.
whether I'm just getting my boys or a company involved.
One sec. We just disagreed to credit, and you told us that you probably don't have enough for all of it. What can you offer? You have an idea of what you can offer. What is that?
I can offer to hook you up with just my boys. They run a small, decently sized operation. They probably won't be able to buy everything from you. But then there's also, I can probably maybe get you in connection with a big, mining company that could buy all of it.
Let me put it this way. You said you could do 50 for 500, and you would want a cut of that. If you could do 50 for 500, how much you have in your pockets? How much you got in your bank? How much you got on you?
Says, I don't know, you're not trusting me with figures. I don't know if I'm going to tell you how much money I have saved up.
We should tell you.
I'll take up my share of 10,000 and plop it on the counter. I have 10,000 ancient platinum.
Holy shit!
My hand has not left the bag. I'm still got it. I'm opening it up, and I have a handful of ancient platinum in my hand.
He says, boys, we're gonna make some money. Is that all of it?
It's most of it.
Make a deception check.
Well, I guess most isn't exactly the... I did pretty good. Read my deception. Alphabetical. 14 total.
I need to get the mining company involved, but finder's fee, of course. But I think I can make you.
Did you just throw up in your mouth? He's just like, I can make you. He's so nervous, his heart's just pounding right now.
I can make you a good.
He's writing really quick on his paper.
60,000 gold pieces.
How much? Is...
There's a charismatic one. Say 65. Something. Yeah, we're negotiating right now. You gotta be the charismatic one. You got the
I
high.
know what I'm saying.
We only need 5,000 gold, but we have the opportunity to make 60,000 for just my portion.
5 Mutos.
Well, here, I'll leave you guys to discuss. I'm gonna go take Eliza to school.
I have a goddamn idea. How about we just buy his business with it? How about we get 50k, and then we get 50k, and then he can keep the rest over for 60k, and we buy his business, employ him, and that's how we start.
Right, you were saying.
Here, I'll leave you guys to discuss. I'm gonna pause this recording and then take Eliza to school. Alright, so we're back with this little side quest, and I, of course, forgot music again. But that's alright. So where did we last leave
So many
off?
people talking.
So,
yeah.
Last where we left off, we were talking to the owner of a pawn shop.
Did we get his name, by the way?
What?
Did we get his name? No?
No.
We've been talking with this guy, we don't even know his fucking name?
Yeah. But we've been
What's the name of the pawn
negotiating the
shop?
price of some ancient goblin currency with him, platinum. He offered an exchange initially of 50 platinum equal to 500 gold. Their number. And so far, the last thing he said was for the 10,000 that B.R.O.M had put on the table, he would give us around 50,000 to 60,000 gold for it. We're trying to make up right now money to be able to teleport to Droaam, so as to sell the last 20,000. And to do that, we have to sell a little bit of the ancient currency. We also want to travel to Droaam to check out the land deed to see if it's still valid.
Alright.
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
I believe we last left off with the dialogue of him telling us that this platinum was worth easily 50 to 60,000 gold. Which I believe was after cut, because normally it would be, if it was 1-to-1, it would be like 10,000. Or 100,000, I mean. And Crimeny and I were talking about
A little bit of haggling.
a little bit of haggling to either get more gold or
Potentially buy the Goblin's pawn shop.
buy his business out from under him. But not like in a mean sense. He can still be employed under us, just we would get a
Basically,
cut of
Goblin
everything.
slavery is what we want. You won't be paid.
But yeah, it's hard to get it back into the energy of it. All I remember is he was like, 50, 60,000 gold!
There's also a very intriguing artifact on the market.
Ring of Telekinesis. Wasn't that worth like 100,000 gold or something?
80,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very intriguing, though.
So, you guys get his name just off of the name of the pawn shop. It's Vrark.
Vrark? I don't like him anymore. It's hard to pronounce.
I was gonna say I like this guy already.
I'll send his name into Vanguard Media. Vrark.
Vark, you work for us and no one else.
Spawn. And he says,
Okay, guys, listen. I'm down to make this deal with you, and I can talk to my guys, but I need to know how much, really how much you have.
Yeah, no, we already did that. I already made my deception check and stuff.
10,000.
yeah, you're telling
I
him.
gave him the 10k.
Yeah, you
I
gave him the 10K, and you told him there was more though.
Yeah, I know, but he said, "How much is this?" Or "How much?" And I said, "That's most of it." And then I made the deception check.
Yeah, and so he's asking, how much do you actually have?
Oh, so I didn't roll high enough? He doesn't believe me?
Well, no, you said that's most of it, implying there's still more.
Oh, well, I would just let him know that that's what we're willing to part with for right now.
It says,
Okay. I can swing
Well, how
this with my
about-
boy. Yes.
How about? Yeah. How about? You said 50 to 60, right?
Yeah.
50, 60? Okay. How about we do...
Oh. 65,000.
No.
Oh.
No. How about we do, like, 40,000, and... How much did you say your business is worth again?
You looking to buy my shop?
Sure. We
And
buy
you. No.
we buy your shop, we employ you, and we get a cut of everything that you earn.
Says, I need to think about it. You know, this is my family's work.
No. You would still be employed. It would still be your shop, but we would be your boss.
And what would you provide for me?
Your salary.
But why would I give you? Why would I just do that for a cut? Why not just work
Well,
for
no.
myself?
I know, but I'm buying it from under you. I'm asking if you want to sell this or not. Do you?
I mean, if there's more to it than just you get a cut now because you paid me a lot of money.
I know. Well, think about it. We're adventurers, and we've already brought you this amazing deal with thousands of gold. Imagine what else could happen in the future if we were in an outstanding partnership.
Think of it this way: we buy your store, we lower the price of. We're thinking of raising this up to 65,000. So really, we're dropping at 25,000 that you get to keep. That's already well over the worth of your store. So we give you 25,000 now. You work for us. You send us some, however much you make, and you keep the 25,000 outright or whatever. That is enough to buy your store 3-4 times over.
make a persuasion check.
Both of us?
Both of you, or one of you with an increment.
Let's say we both do it. Okay, not bad.
Natural 1.
Okay, 15. That is a 12 plus 3, I think? Let me pop up.
And then what did you get, Elliott?
I only got a natural 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, so he says,
Let me talk to my boys. That's just off the top of my head. Maybe how much you'll get out of it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll talk to my guys. You gonna be in town for a bit?
Well, we kind of need it now? Within the day?
In the future, if we do get more relics,
Within the day? How am I? You guys are moving this much metal in a day?
Yeah.
Who are you?
We're
adventurers.
the Vanguard's Atonement. Brown looks all proud. He slams his
That
greatsword
means
down on the
nothing
counter
to
and
me.
destroys it.
Would I be able to? Can I add something?
Well, it means
to that
something now.
For another chance of persuasion, maybe, or
You can press him.
what do you want to say?
that any think about it. Any future deal, any future relics that we get, we could sell to you as well.
We can do that
How
anyway.
much you might make, we sell it to you for maybe some,
Oh, that's
70,000,
where it went.
60,000. Eventually, you sell that off to someone else. 70,000, 80,000, making well more to a collector of sorts.
Make another persuasion.
I mean, all I was gonna add to it. All I gotta say is that we, what are we gonna do with this insane sum of money? You provide us with 1 second.
Natural 20.
Okay, well, I was gonna try and give him an increment. Well, we'll see I'll just finish what I was gonna say. Because we need to leave by this afternoon. We will show back up because we need to teleport to Droaam. But with this enormous sum of money, we're thinking of investing in some businesses. I know you said you need to think about it. We'll give you time to think about it, but I don't know. Well, pawn shops are a place where we get all kinds of odds and ends and different deals. And you seem to have some connections with different mines and stuff, which could be useful for an organization like the Vanguard. So just think about it. And just let us know when you can get the sum of money over to us, because we need some by today.
He says, how about this? How about you pawn me some of the metal for now, in order to get you your tickets out of here. And then when you come back, hopefully by then, I've talked to my boys, you get the metal back, and we, make this deal.
Sure. I'll nudge the 10,000 that is already on the counter towards them.
Oh shit! I don't know if I can do all of this at the same time. How much do you need today?
About 5,000.
I can pawn you 10,000 worth of platinum.
Okay, let's do 10,000 worth of platinum right now.
All right.
He starts looking through his belongings, and then eventually he tells you guys to hold up, and he goes into the back office. And how much? So it was. You guys have 30,000 coins.
Well, I'm offering him 10,000 of the ancient right now.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just doing some math. So much math.
He rolled a natural 20 early. I don't know if you heard him.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. I don't think the increment matters at that point.
I don't know. This is just talking between you and me outside the game, remember? Like when it comes to actual.
So you guys are pawning 1,000 of the platinum coins right now for 10k.
Yeah.
Gold?
Yeah.
Okay. You said platinum earlier, and I was certain that wasn't right. But yeah, I'll pawn 1,000 of the platinum for 10k gold right now.
All right. So mark off 1k of the platinum coins.
We just have to remember not to sell, all of it when we get to Droaam, because we still got to bring it back here. So, hold that word heard ever.
Yeah.
And
Most of
he
the money.
brings out. He actually just, instead of anything crazy, so you guys are traveling light.
Well, we have 2 bags of holding up between us, so we can hold a lot. And I have an outrageous carrying capacity.
Yeah, but volume-wise, that's gonna be ridiculous.
Well, for a bag of holding, shouldn't it be fine? It just.
Yeah, but he comes back. and
Oh,
you
I see. What he's got to carry and stuff. Okay,
Yeah, what he comes back with this one. He comes with a little safe, and he drops it on the table, and he closes the shutters of the shop, locks it up, and he puts in this combination that takes 6 turns of the safe, and it pops open, and he pulls out.
Before it pops open, I'm just curious. Do I sense any magic from it, or is it like a magic deadening safe or something special?
You don't sense anything from it.
Cool.
You see with tweezers, he pulls out what looks to be a small circular disc made out of bright blue sapphire. He says, "This should cover the pawning."
What is that?
Does B.R.O.M recognize what it is? I mean, I know what it is, but
Make a history or culture check.
it's pretty good. 15, I believe. 14.
Yeah, it's a sapphire chip. It's old Galifarian currency that like nobles would trade in, and it's equivalent to 10,000 gold pieces, used in still most nations.
Okay. It's funny that you call it a sapphire chip because that's what exists in Stormlight Archive, hitting the nostalgia bone right there. This will be accepted at it's House Galanti
Orion.
or whatever. Orion. This will be. I'll ask him, I guess. And this will be accepted at House Orion, I would imagine, right? Most noble families exist.
Oh yeah, they'll take it.
Okay. He's holding it with tweezers. Am I gonna like destroy it if I grab it with my
Yeah,
hand?
he doesn't hand it to you. He hands it to Crimney.
Okay.
He's
Right.
just being very careful not to scratch it or dent it or anything like that.
Oh, what is this? I grab it.
It shatters. Yeah, so hands you the sapphire chip worth
That's
approximately 10,000 gold pieces.
Sorry about that. I inhaled my spit.
Alright, so you guys, he pawns this off, and you see he throws the platinum coins into his own bag of holding. And you guys are free.
How many busy goes to that? Jesus. I'll exit the shop, and I guess we can head over to back towards whatchamacallit. To Orion's place, and then give them the chip. Are you okay? You don't have to do anything, Crimney?
Say that again. I'm sorry. I got lost in thought.
I said I guess we would head over to House Orion's place in order to go to the teleportation thing.
Yeah. Do we have to exchange this ruby sapphire token?
You can just give it to them as currency, see if they take it. Were you guys also, because you mentioned, did you want to pawn off those teleportation circle scrolls? Or sell them?
Not right now. I'd hold on to them for right now.
No. Yeah, we have a means of getting there now, so we don't have to worry about farming them just yet.
Is it 5,000 for like the whole day, or is it 5,000 for that instance? So we'd have to pay another 5,000. I guess we're gonna get more.
I accidentally closed my Forge tab. I'm calculating right now how much it's going to cost you guys. It is.
Well, it was 5,000 last session.
It was 5,000 and change. I'm checking how much it was. So that much distance. That's how far it is. This is 100 miles. 100 miles is about
500 miles.
500 more. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 500 more.
So it's actually a little under 5k, so it's 4,805 gold. We'll round it up 4,806 gold.
Okay.
For both of you.
Well, I would present or not I would, but Crimeny, I'm assuming you're presenting them with the chip?
Yeah.
Alright. And they ask very nonchalantly, "Are we keeping the change?"
No. We definitely need that.
Yeah, we'll take our change.
So Crimney, I'm gonna add to your inventory. They give you back 5,194 gold.
94 gold.
Something slight. So you guys step into the back of a House Orion, what's it called, office, and you go to like a fancier area where there's like a literal red carpet taking you to one of these back rooms where you see a teleportation circle placed into the ground. Very ornate. And one of the dragon marked people of House Orion, with the mark of passage, I believe. Orion. Yes, it's the mark of passage. Okay. So with the mark of passage, does an incantation, and you guys teleport.
To
Do I hear the incantation?
Droaam. Does the teleportation circle look any similar to that of? I think I asked this last time. Does it look similar to what the gelatinous cube was doing?
The gelatinous cube?
Yeah, the Dodeki heap, whatever it was.
Oh,
Teleportation.
Dalkir artifact.
Thingy.
Oh. I mean, it looks like another teleportation circle. It's got different sigils, it's got different runes on it. It's familiar, but it's not the same. So you guys teleport into another darker back room where you see a House Orion member is waiting for you guys and lets you guys out of the building until you are in the middle of this large city. And from what you can tell, you immediately notice you're inside of some kind of naturally occurring like bowl. There's a city in the middle of just this, like the top of this mountain, almost as if a city was built inside of a volcano. And you notice the streets are black glass, maybe even a actual obsidian. It's very clearly an up-and-coming city, not necessarily one of the greats quite yet, but it is growing fast. As you notice, like the city is stretching out throughout this entire like cavernous hole in this mountain quite far. The buildings are starting to stretch tall. You're already pretty high up in the air on top of this mountain, but now
Is it a mix of like old and new city, or is it all old? Is it all new?
it's old with a lot of new being added on.
Do we know what kind of started people to gather here and start forming a city in the Great Crag? Or whatever, in this location? What prompted people to gather here?
Make a history check.
$19. I don't think I have any proficiency in history.
Yeah, so you
Can I
know,
assist them? Oh no, I don't have proficiency in history. Never mind.
So you would know the Great Crag. I mean, it's the capital city of Droaam and the seat of power of what you know is the Daughters of Sorakel, which is a trio of hags which rule over the nation of Droaam. Droaam is in general seen as a city, as a nation of monsters because of its inhabitants, but they're very much trying to break out of that notion and that stereotype, and it's a new up-and-coming nation that are building themselves up after the last war, And they almost got lucky because the mourning was the only reason that they were allowed to have this nation and this land. So if it weren't for this calamitous event, people would still be fighting over this land.
So what do you want to do, Crimeny?
How much time do we have left in the day?
Give me a second.
Wasn't it a day and a half it took for us to get down to threshold? So it was like midday or late day already.
Oh, so you're making this difficult, buddy.
So you guys actually, I believe, you lost like an hour or two.
What, to teleport? Or just talking with the goblin?
Or no, you gained. Give me a second. Braylon, the Great Crag. Actually, no. So you would have. You're in the same time zone.
So we didn't time travel.
You did not time travel. You're in the same time zone. It is still midday. You guys have about 3 days left to do whatever, and then you have to go back.
Okay. So the first place to go is to, I guess, look for currency exchange here and show them ask them show them the ancient platinum, ask how much they would exchange it for if you take it. If they have a currency exchange here established.
Alright. Yeah, you look around, you guys do, through some easy investigating, find a currency exchange. And after going in and showing them the coin, this tall hobgoblin fellow, very unusual for a hobgoblin, he's very thin and gaunt. He sort of tells
all
you...
bankers.
Like, oh, goddamn bankers. He tells you, this is interesting, the money you are bringing to my attention, but, we do not deal in this currency anymore. This is more of a museum piece than a active currency anymore. You could potentially melt the metal down, you could sell the coins to a collector or something like that, but I'm sorry, we do not deal in this currency in Droaam.
Do you know of any well-known collectors or pawn shops? Anyone that is good for their name?
There are a handful of pawn shops, maybe even a few collectors, but there are groups, organizations who really care about the Dhaakani history and heritage, but I hate to even suggest it, but maybe you could even go to the Daughters of Sorek themselves and try petitioning to sell them this ancient history, but that may not go so well.
Who are the Daughters of Sorek?
The Daughters are... they're a coven of hags who rule over Droaam.
They would be interested in something as old as this?
Potentially it is unknown, but that might take some time to get their attention.
What exactly is a hag?
Make a biology check. Arcana.
Would he be able to tell me what a hag is?
Let me get you an exact answer.
Because I'm unfamiliar with it.
Can I make that Arcana check?
Yeah.
Uh, 15. You said Arcana, and I was looking for Arcana, and I forgot I got replaced with Material.
Oh, yeah, Material. So, you know, hags are essentially witches that have been warped by their own usage of magic and turned into magical beings in and of themselves. They get stronger in covens. They generally have a very bad rap. I mean, you know a lot of stories of witches from your childhood of just not being the greatest, so you're surprised of hearing like this country is ruled by hags.
Now,
Oh, sorry.
is there anything notable we should know about these hags before we deal with them? If we deal with them?
What?
Is he saying what's us?
Yeah, he's saying what's else.
Oh, okay. Is there anything notable we should know about these hags if we deal with them?
They do not like their time being wasted. They. If
Well,
you got
Crimney, I don't-
business with them, it must
I don't
be
think
serious.
the hags are going to be our best bet right now because we only have 3 days left. Sir, you said that there would be organizations potentially interested in this. Could you direct us towards one of them?
Yes, there is the Dhaakani History Preservation Society.
Okay. And is there another one? Just to see if one offers higher than the other.
I'm sure most have collaborated and worked together, so I'm sure you can find more just by talking to the Preservation
Okay.
Society.
Where might they find them? Are they in the northern, eastern, western, southern part of town?
They're more central, close to the base of the Daughter's Fortress.
Okay. Could you guide me by street name? Because this is our first time here, and I don't know what the Daughter's Fortress is.
Yeah, so he draws you guys a little map on a piece of paper and just hands it over.
Thank you for your time, sir.
No problem, and take care. Enjoy yourselves.
Bye.
We also have that ancient electro too. So.
Oh, and we also have ancient electrum. Are you interested in that, or is it the same thing?
It's ancient currency, not used anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Ancient paper currency.
Oh, we have that too. Yeah, we have ancient paper currency too. Is it the same deal?
This ancient paper currency. Let me see. You see,
I'll pull one out.
he says, we do use paper currencies in this country, but it is properly minted. And you see, he puts it up in the air, looks in the light, says, give me a second. Let me talk to my manager.
We got managers back in this place.
You see, he hands it back to you, and he heads back. You guys wait maybe half an hour.
Damn.
Before eventually they come back and they say,
Ready to arrest
yes.
us.
I talked with my manager. It seems this currency is not viable or currently used, but there is exchanges for new currency, Droaamish.
Is there exchanges from Droaamish to your typical gold and silver and platinum?
That depends on where you go, my friend.
Well, here.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Sorry, shut up,
the
Siri.
fuck up, Siri. Here we will do some exchanges, but depending on the amounts.
Well, we have... How much is it? We have 30 bands of this. Using your lingo. 30 bands of this. So, I don't... Is that too much?
We can do an
convert?
exchange for new Droaamish currency.
Is that viable in the rest of the country?
All throughout Droaam.
Okay. So you guys don't have normal gold silver here, right?
We use some variations of Electrum, and we do trade when working with outside nations. Gold, silver, even copper.
Yeah, where's that?
What's the conversion from Droaamish to where are we from? What's the typical currency?
The
He
Dalton,
says,
I don't know.
but How much do you have of this paper currency?
30 bands.
Okay. 30
It's fine.
bands. I'm not familiar with the term.
30,000.
Ah, thank you. Let me see. Let me see. Gary's a 0. And you see.
He's typing into something in the corner. He's like, what the fuck is he got over there?
Gary's a 1.
He's got a fucking what is it, the Olympic or whatever, and fucking
Yeah.
abacus.
Just,
That's what it was.
Now you keep struggling with an old TI.
He's got a sand calculator.
so, would you like this in Droaamish currency or in gold?
Gold, preferably. And
Right.
on top of that, do you deal with property? So I know some banks deal with property.
We do, in fact.
Could you help us verify this? And then who has it? Yeah, okay. Courtney's got it.
I'll show it to them.
He looks it over. He gets like a small, almost like spyglass or telescope kind of object. He pulls out of his pocket that it just looks like a little ring, but he extends the metal, and then it's just like looking down at the paper, and he says, "Give me one moment to get to my manager again. I am sorry for the wait. You're very busy."
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
When he walks
Dad.
away, is there anyone else in the store?
Is he taking the deed with him when he walks away?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, he's got to check with his manager.
I know. I'm just making sure. Cause
He
I don't
fucking
know if
steals
I
it.
actually- We read the deed, right? In case they have to provide.
And then
Yeah.
eventually, he comes back and he says, "This is interesting. We would actually need to take this all the way up to the Daughters of Sorakel to see if this is verified as official documentation. But from what it seems like, you are the owners of some land that is already, what shall I say, occupied."
What land would that be?
Occupied by who?
A plot out in the Watching Wood.
Occupied by who?
Just some settlers. It is no big issue. The
Droaamish
daughters,
settlers?
yes.
Your name settlers? Okay.
Well, here's what we can do. We can buy. We have two situations here. You can try to get this verified, pay some amount of money, and we will check if this is real. Or we can buy. The bank is offering to buy this certificate, this deed from you.
How much?
Let's see.
Alright, we're
Close, man.
dancing Aubrey's desk.
No, sorry, I'm trying to fucking. There's no room. Sorry.
I took care of all that beforehand. That was supposed to be weird.
He says, "How about adding on to your paper currency 40,000 for the deed and the currency?"
I'd rather hold on to the deed right now. We can always.
Is there any way? I know. Is there any structures on the property, or is it just forest?
It is currently unknown to the bank. It is just known that this may be a real deed. We'd need to be checked, but
I want to hold on to the deed.
could be decent land.
I would
Well, the
like
thing
to-
is how are we ever going to get here ever, without having to pay 5,000 gold every single
I
time?
want to the deed.
I can hold on to the deed for now. There's no expiration date on it, right?
No, but you know, some people may hear about it and want to get it unverified. Make sure they hold their stake in the land. So I would honestly say the longer you wait, the less of a chance you have of verifying this.
Oh, how do we go about verifying it?
Well, you need to deal with the Droaamish courts, and you need to get some lawyers, my friend.
Just fucking sell it. Lawyers are expensive. We can spend that 10k elsewhere and make another base somewhere else. I mean, to be fair, it's also up to the rest of the party. It's not just us two.
Well, they left it to me.
That is true. With this land deed, is this land that we exclusively own, or is it still land that you own and we're just entitled to?
If this is a real deed, then this land is all yours.
So the people who currently are in Watching Wood are not part of Droaam?
They are just civilians living on lands that has been long forgotten about. But it seems their rightful owner might be back.
What if we become the rightful owner and then tax them all?
That is your right as a warlord of Droaam.
Taxes! Taxes!
Would we be allowed to come back at a later date to survey the land, decide what we want to do
Absolutely.
Well, how far away is the Watching Wood?
before we take any legal action or anything? Because I say,
maybe a week travel there and back.
How could we pay a sum of money to have a host of lawyers fight this legal battle for us? We don't directly need to be there?
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds good. Sounds good.
is there a submission of information on how we have is there a necessary submission of information from us as to how we have this deed?
This deed is almost like a what you say, bearer bond. Whoever holds it owns it. In this case, possession is 100% of the law.
So how would they even fight it? Is it like the hobo laws that we have in modern times, where someone lays something claim to something long enough they can legally say it's theirs?
Essentially.
Okay. How do you prove that such a deed isn't fake?
Well, it'd have to be examined and
Yeah.
magically
Through
examined.
mundane and magical processes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for your information. I would trade, what was it 30k for the paper currency, 30,000 in
The
gold.
paper currency, 22,500 gold.
Now, before we exchange this to you, when we... And I wanted to ask if there's like a honesty thing where it's like, is there any other place where we could also exchange this to a collector for maybe more than 30,000?
No. It's 30,000 with the deed plus the currency,
I thought it was 40,000.
or 40,000. That's what I meant. But it's not 30,000. It's 22,000 for the paper currency.
And how much do we have? 30,000.
30,000 paper currency right now.
Would it be more valuable to find a collector that would take them?
Well, yeah, we can just straight up ask him. Will we get more value out of the ancient paper currency if we went to the museum people or the society that you were talking about?
I do not know.
You don't know? Well, I'm good with 22,000. It's more than what we got last time because we got half, and this is more than half.
It is.
Would you like to make a deal?
Are you okay with that? Keep the land deed. Get rid of the paper currency.
I'm iffy on it, so I want to try to squeeze out as much as I can.
We are getting like I think 200,000 gold pieces in total here.
Yeah.
That is so much.
Wait, from the paper?
No,
Oh,
a
okay, I was
total
gonna
of
say, I
everything
thought it
we're
was
gonna
20K.
get. We're gonna get like 200,000.
How sure are you on that?
How much? What?
How sure are you on that? Oh, yeah, 200,000.
What?
Oh yeah, because it was okay. I was just okay. Never mind. Talk to the collector first because we're gonna talk to them anyways to sell the money.
All right. How long are you open to? We're gonna talk to the other people first.
We are open almost to the day.
Okay. And you said it was that direction, right? And then I'll point to whatchamacallit and we'll head off the whatchamacallit.
The music's breaking up a bit.
Yeah, music's breaking up a bit.
thought-
Freezy Skyrim music. Ah!
Alright, so you guys head out. And you're going to the Droaamish History Preservation Society.
We don't
Yes, sir.
Or Dhaakani History Preservation Society.
And
You
like
guys
I
head
know,
inside.
all museums are poor as fuck. And it's only the rich people that invest in them.
So you guys enter in, you explain your situation. How much money are you telling them you have? How much stuff are you
So
telling them you have?
we already
All of
traded
it.
1,000. We need to give 9,000 to the goblin.
Yeah, I'll just say we have 20,000.
platinum.
20,000 platinum and 22,500 electrum, as well as
30,000 paper currency.
30,000 paper currency.
For the 30,000 paper currency, we can make you, I'd say, an offer of. That's right.
Are there any magic artifacts as we glance through the museum and walk through before we get to the back rooms?
A few.
Backroom.
Brom robs them all!
Crimney somehow is pocket dimension. Shit, not that way. I get to go. It's
Is
fine.
that Gretchen barking or is that someone outside? Or is that Gretchen outside barking?
It's a man
Yeah,
outside
this is a vital part of our culture. We are willing to offer you. Let me see. 33,600.
For the paper currency?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, and gold?
If that's the currency you are interested in.
Sure. Does that sound good? 33,000? Damn, I almost sold that shit for
That's the paper
22,500.
currency alone. Correct?
Yeah, it's paper currency alone. I believe so, right?
Yeah, it's better than the 22,000. Okay. Yeah, sure. God. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the deal.
Alright, so I will add this to Crimney. 33,600. Mark off the. What's it called? Yeah, mark off that paper currency.
Okay.
How do I mark it off?
It's in my inventory. You said you added, it was 33,600 or just 33? I don't know why I heard 600 in my head.
It was 33,600.
Oh, it was 33,600, okay.
Alright, and then for the metal, coins, they're willing to offer you.
Are we doing platinum and electrum separate?
Yeah, we'll do platinum first.
Next you know, Varek or whatever his name is pops up. He's like, hey!
You guys are rolling really high behind the scenes here. They actually rolled the highest possible for this cost modifier.
Damn!
Fucking go!
So you guys have 200,000 coins here.
Damn!
They better be
Well, no, I'm saying you have 200,000 coins, right? Or 20,000.
20,000.
We have 200,000.
Yeah,
20,000 platinum.
20,000.
Is the highest cost ratio more than 1-to-1, or is it just 1-to-1?
Give me a second. They're offering you. $188,000 gold.
Okay, I'm down for that. For just the platinum for right now?
Yeah.
So it's slightly less than 1-to-1, which I'm fine with.
Yeah, it's less than 1 to 1.
That's about 90,000 per, and he was giving us about 60,000. The other guy. So I'm down for that. 188,000 gold.
We could cut out the middleman.
Eh.
I know, I'm joking. I'm not actually going to do that. I'm just throwing out speculation.
I mean, the thing is he gave us 10,000. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. But no, we'll still go to him because we need to give him the 9,000 for the rest or whatever of what he's got. So we should start making over 200,000 cumulatively. Okay. Yeah, you want to take that? Okay, or you fine taking that?
188,000?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take that.
Alright, so Crimney, your pockets are very fat now.
Can he? How much does gold weigh? Is that more than 500 pounds worth of gold?
It's a pound per. Give me a sec.
Well, see, I got my bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
can
guys
only
would
get
need to
500.
purchase multiple bags of holding.
Damn. How much does it weigh? A pound per how much?
Around 3,700 pounds.
3,700
So
pounds.
nearly 2 tons.
My count is huge. I can carry 2,200, and we have 2 bags of holding. So we would need 1 more bag of holding to carry all of that. And
Yeah,
Braum
but
just
volume-wise,
really big
Braum
bag.
cannot hold that.
Yeah. So how many bags of holding would you say? Oh no, well we could buy that really big one, right? That really big bag of holding that I was interested in.
How much is that?
The floor bag, the carpet bag of holding.
How much is that?
I don't know. Alice is gonna have to tell us. Well, let's do the ancient election first before we run off to.
I don't know if we'd be able to run.
Let me see.
Oh, and I would not inquire about the land deed with them. I feel like they would get a lot of collectors or shit. I don't want to flaunt that.
Yeah, so you guys can buy a portable hole if that's what you want to go with.
How much does that carry?
It's 10 feet deep, 6 feet diameter.
How big is it get those gold coins? I searched for it on the second day.
Yeah, it could fit in the portable hole. The portable hole alone,
How much does it cost?
11K.
Okay, I'd say that's a pretty good investment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would then get a just the only use for Magic Mouth. I would get a wristband, and when I have time, and use Magic Mouth on the wristband to, whenever the portable hole is open, it shouts out, or not shouts out, but says, "Hey, don't go in there with a bag of holding." So whenever the portable hole is open, my wristband goes, "Hey, don't go in there with the bag of holding." Not doing that yet, but at some point
So
I'll do that.
who's holding onto the portable hole?
I'll probably hold on to the portable hole because isn't it like a whole carpet? Isn't it pretty big?
It's a handkerchief.
It's a handkerchief.
Wait, literally?
It folds up into the size of a handkerchief. ship.
Oh, if you have no objections, Crimeny, I can hold on to it. If you want to hold on to it, I don't care. It's just a big hole.
I like a big hole.
You just got to be really, really careful, because I'm gonna still do the bracelet thing. You can't go in there with another extra dimensional space, or else it creates a black hole.
Well, Alex and I already worked out that the how the.
No, you have a bag of holding.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say the pocket dimension stuff doesn't interfere with witch-jigs.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm talking about the fact that you have a bag of holding.
Yeah. I thought. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can carry it for now.
Okay.
I'll probably end up just throwing it back and forth. Yeah. How much would this all be in platinum?
Right, so you guys are putting all the money inside of the portable hole?
I think we just keep it in gold for right now, because carrying platinum gets it. I mean, well, how much? That is a good idea. It would be what 107 or 188,000 gold would be 18,800 platinum, right?
Sorry, what?
188,000 gold would be 18,800 platinum.
Yeah.
That'd be way easier to carry, right?
Yeah, they just have the gold though.
Oh, okay, okay. And then how much is the Electrum?
I'll hold on to my platinum, but we can put the gold in there.
Uh, 37,600.
Gold?
Yeah.
I'll take that. What does that sound like? 37,600? For
How much
Electrum?
was the other? The other place was barely even offering 10,000. So yeah.
They were offering a 1-to-1, 22,500 for the Ancient Electrum.
This is what?
This is more than 1-to-1.
Yeah, we could take that.
Was that another high roll?
You should keep going.
I'm not gonna regret this at all.
Yeah, tell me about it. We're fucking like millionaires
So about that
now.
telekinesis ring.
We're not spending half of what we just got on a one ring.
I want force powers.
Definition of telekinesis and see if that's what you want.
Unlimited power.
Would B.R.O.M know what telekinesis can do?
I imagine the shopkeep is going to tell us. I thought you said it was okay to have knowledge of spells and stuff before. If it's, I won't look it up if you don't want me to, but.
I'm just reading it over myself. I'm kind of interested too. You can move creatures.
Because I know.
What if I encase a creature in rock and move the rock to encase?
If you want to spend 80,000 for the ring, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
No one will know. I'll just pick someone up by picking the ground up under them.
Is it required attunement?
I'm not gonna just spend 80,000 like that or whatever. Not sure. Maybe I'll think on it.
Crimney, I'm just gonna move all of your gold into the portable hole.
Yeah, go for it. I want to hold on to my platinum though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a limitation on ring and telekinesis. While carrying this ring, you can cast telekinesis at will, but you can only target objects that aren't being worn or carried. Even though telekinesis normally allows you to do it, the ring doesn't allow you to do it. Unless, of course, you change it.
Okay.
Fifth level transmutation spell at will.
Yeah. No limitations. So could I throw a sword at someone and pull it back to me?
Alright, I put the portable hole in your inventory. So you guys have now sold everything. Do you guys want to pursue those lawyers?
Where did you put the portable hole?
In your inventory.
Oh, it just hasn't loaded.
Do you want to pursue the lawyers now, Oliver, or do you want to kind of survey?
Well, yeah, we still got time. We're not going to be in Droaam regularly very soon. It would just, I imagine we could, oh, there it is. It loaded finally. Okay. Did you make a portable hole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Tom's portable hole. It sounds so inappropriate.
One thing too, the settlers that are already there on the land or whatever, can we assume that they're already paying property tax or whatever? For
So whatever
settlement?
warlord is already there.
Okay. I guess we could have asked like what the current state of that area is financially, maybe. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, 264,000 gold. We still have more to make too, like another 30,000 if we all go good. Yeah, I'd be down to pursue those lawyers. It doesn't take too long.
All right.
How long would it take?
Well, I mean, over the next coming days, you guys have plenty of time.
Well,
So
we have 3 days left, and we need to get back.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you have 3 days worth of investigating, and then you have like 5 days left, but 3 days to investigate, 2 to travel.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's how you're describing it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Right, so 3 days.
Let's go shopping. Shopping
Yeah,
spree.
what's in the district here?
This is a new place, technically. Let's see what they have. We both get rings of telekinesis.
Now, if I were to carouse the streets for 8 hours, would that... What time of day would it be by the end or whatever?
Probably be like 4 in the morning, because isn't that like mid-afternoon?
That's what I was... Yeah.
Where's my thingy? Where is it?
Between your legs.
Alright. They have a handful of interesting items. They have some a bunch of +1, +2, and +3 items. Gem of Brightness, an immovable rod, some armor of resistance, a bowl of commanding water elementals, a folding boat, a rod. What is this? Let me look what this is first. A rod of the Pact Keeper.
Can we look up these items, or...
Yeah, I can describe it to you.
Okay. What's the route of the Pact Keeper?
It increases your save DCs for spell attack rolls and save DCs for warlocks.
How much is that? That'd be good.
And then you gain 1 additional spell slots worth of mana.
Does it? Is that a attunement? Is it a weapon? Is it or staff?
It's attunement. It's a rod.
Okay, so can you use it with his gun?
I mean, yeah, in one hand, shoot.
Okay. How much is it?
12,000.
Oh, God! Gotta spend the world for these people. And the folding boat, a movable rod. What's the armor of resistance?
Acid resistance and poison resistance. Oh, and studded leather armor for both.
Bad. What were the plus items? Any plus armors?
No.
Shields?
It's +1 sling, +2 spear, +2 blowgun, +3 sickle, +3 trident.
Any like enchanted clothes or whatever? I can't really wear armor per se, but
Yeah, there was the armor of resistance. It was
yeah,
the studded leather armor.
More.
There's glamored armor.
What's that?
Pretty much lets you change the look of the armor at will. To look like whatever you want it to look like.
Oh, kind of like Krilo?
Yeah.
How much is that?
5,000.
And is that like armor, or is that like leather armor?
It's armor. Or
Heavy armor?
Leather armor.
That could be interesting for Leotorin. In his sneaky ways. Can you go over the list one more time? Of the, not the pluses, but the magic items?
Ring of Warmth, Wand of Magic Detection, Rope of Entanglement, an Onyx Dog, Gem of Brightness, Immovable Rod, Folding Boat, Bowl of Command, Water Elementals, Rod of the Pact Keeper. Yeah.
Do that one more time, but slower. There's just so much being thrown on my face.
Dog?
I believe that's what Ip was selling, right? That was like 20,000.
No, 14,000 for an Onyx Dog.
What does that do?
It's a little figurine, Onyx figurine of a dog. You can throw it out. You throw it out, and it becomes a Mastiff that has an intelligence of 8 and can speak Common, has dark vision, and can see invisible creatures and objects within range. And it can't be used again for the next week.
Ugh. For 14,000?
Yeah.
God. It's like that stupid ass fucking mountain lion shit that I sold back.
So, all you gotta do is buy 7 and use 1 a day.
That's an investment right there. How long does it last? Until they die, or?
6 hours.
Oh my god.
You get to have a pet dog for 6 hours a day.
What was it? Like one gold is $100. For $140,000, you can have a dog for 6 hours.
A week.
Well, it talks, sees invisible creatures and objects, and has dark vision. So
I
it's
already do that with
special
my
dog.
bat, and it took 50 gold worth of fucking charcoal. It's all your fault, okay? No, it's not. There was the bowl of command. What was that? Command water.
Bowl of Command Water Elemental.
Oh, that was one. Okay. I thought they were just selling a water elemental.
What was the rope?
Rope of entanglement.
Or whatever?
It's for kinky people.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something.
Yeah. Already? Oh, I guess it is 8. Holy shit. Good night.
Alright, good night.
Nice.
Is today like the longest lasting day? It is 8 o'clock right now.
It's always like this.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
It's just weird for her to go to bed this early.
just a busy day.
Well, typically she goes to going to bed like after like an hour, for an hour, 2 hours.
Alright, so with the Bowl of Commanding Water Elementals, once per day, you can use it to summon a water elemental as if you cast Conjure Elemental spell.
Is that just like a one-time use?
It's once per day.
Any...
How much is that?
$8,000.
Whoa! Wait, let me look up what a water elemental is. It might be useful.
Any,
Is that okay
like,
for me to
potions,
I'd
like, special...
rather not look at monster stats.
Okay.
Yeah, not monster stats.
I just want to see if it's worth it or not. 8,000, but okay, that's understandable.
Are there any,
I would make my own. Actually, go ahead, because I would make my own custom water elemental anyway, so I don't...
Okay. I mean, I won't, because you already decided not. It's fine. And now that I think about it more, B.R.O.M wouldn't know, so why would I know? For 8k, a summon once a day could be pretty useful during a combat. Is it attunement, or is it just like an item?
It's just an item.
That seems like a good investment. That's like a free, like, where
Sorry.
the bowl of command. Is there requirements to summoning it? Like it needs to have water.
To be filled with water. You need to use a certain number of action points.
Okay.
And what does this do?
It summons a water elemental.
Yeah, like and it just helps us fight or whatever. Is there anything special with those?
Well, if I remember, the water elementals from Critical Role, there was that one water elemental that was running the city, like all their engines and stuff under the city, which is pretty cool. But
how long is it summoned for?
that's also another for 1 round.
It's
For an
easy.
hour.
Oh hell yeah! $8K doesn't seem that bad for that.
Do you want it?
Well, it's not about what I'm thinking of getting an item for each party member. The rod for Andrew, and then the water elemental. Sure, I can take. So what were the other ones? Start from the top. Let me just write down a list of what I want. Or what the, not what I want, but what is useful. One sec.
Now, are there like potions and such that can like give like a permanent bonus to like a stat or something if you're
Make a materia check.
Can I assist him on that or no?
Yeah.
Or can I make my own check?
existence,
Because I already have advantage on mine.
not in a current availability.
Is that a nod for yes? Yeah. Okay. Where's the D4? 7 plus 5, I think. Let me check. Yes, 12 for me.
12. There are these ancient, very old, very powerful manuscripts that can increase your stats like that.
What was it called? Rod of the Pack Boon?
Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Okay. And then Bull of Command. This is reminding me of Wheel of Time.
You want to buy a pawn shop here, another pawn shop in Threshold, and we get back to the place, buy a pawn shop there, and start changing pawn
Oh yeah,
shops?
well, didn't we say that we were going to bring Ip with us, and we would allow it?
Well,
If you want.
That's
leave his
too
sister.
late. Yeah.
He wouldn't want to leave his sister.
Bull of Command Water Element. Could you go from the top down again? I'm getting tired.
Ring of Warmth, Wand of Magic Detection, Onyx Dog, Rope of Entanglement, Gem of
What's
Brightness.
the rope of entanglement?
Pretty much you give the rope a target and it goes and tries to tie them up.
Huh.
How much is that?
I kind of liked it.
7,500.
Okay. Is it like break? Like if they have a sword and they attack it and it just gets chopped up and now it's gone forever?
Magic items are hard to break.
Can you just command it back to you or whatever?
Does it take an attunement slot or no?
Oh, it actually can get destroyed, never mind. It does not take an attunement slot.
Does it...
I stand corrected. It can be destroyed.
Easily or no? I imagine I'd be talking to the shopkeeper as he's trying to sell me on this.
It's got a high defense range, but not very many hit points.
Okay. Does it have a limited amount of uses or something, or...?
Nope, it just goes and follows your command.
How many action points would it take to do that?
One.
And is it I don't know if this is too much of a metagame, but is it a high DC or is it middling?
How much is it?
7,500.
It's decent.
We already have those clasps of banishment. I don't know if that's necessary.
What are classes with banishment?
Or whatever they're called, dimensional shackles.
Well, don't we have to, like, first, capture the person in order to put the dimensional shackles on them?
Sure. Sure, I guess we can add it on. You want it?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it called again? Rope of Entanglement?
Rope of entanglement.
7.5k. And then from the Rope of Entanglement, it was the Gem of Brightness.
Yeah.
What does that do? Is it similar to the Dawn Globe that I just got? Drift Globe?
It has 50 charges. You spend 1 to make it glow, 2 to fire a beam of light at somebody to potentially blind them, and then 5 to send a beam of light in a cone and try to blind everyone in that cone.
Does it recharge at all, or is it only at 50 charges?
It's just got the 50 charges.
Okay.
Wait, what is this?
How much is it?
Blinding light?
Gem of
100,000.
5,000.
Oh my god.
You know, if you can shoot a giant blinding cone of light or whatever, is there a giant lens I could get to focus? Light and go.
Great laser beam.
Yeah.
What else was there?
Immovable rod.
How much is that? That's always useful.
What's an immovable rod?
It's a rod that you can click a button and then it just freezes in place like a video game glitch and you can't move it.
Okay, because I was wondering how much it sells.
It's 5,000.
I'd be down to get that, honestly. Movable rods are useful. Put that in front of a door and it can't open up the door until they break the door. Put it up in the air, gives you something to hold on to. You can shove it inside of someone and then activate it and they can't move.
I'm just down the length of your back. Oh.
There was, I don't know if you've read it too, but there was a really long time ago, before I'd even gotten into D&D, I was watching a video on like D&D stories, and there was one about how like an artificer created. There's some kind of immovable spell, something that makes a spell that makes an object immovable unless you say a word, and some dude cast it on a rock and had a bandit swallow it, and then cast and said the word, so it became immovable. And so whenever they started moving around, it started like pushing at their guts.
Oh my god!
So they were just stuck there, and they were sitting there like, "We'll give you the word to deactivate it if you tell us what's going on." And yeah, I was just sitting there and I was like, "That's fucked up." Imagine that happens to you. You're just like trying to move around and you can just feel it inside of you, not moving.
No. You can scratch that deep edge.
Yeah, I'm telling you about it. Ugh. What else is there besides the immovable rod?
What if I just wanted to buy the whole bazaar?
Probably good with this kind of cash. A folding boat, the rod, and then the sickle and the trident.
How effective would a folding boat be as a weapon?
How big is the folding boat? Or how much does the folding boat cost, I mean?
How much is the folding boat? Let's see. Folding boat is 15,000.
Holy shit!
What if
How
I
big
could
is it?
swallow a folding boat?
10 feet long, 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep. Or actually,
That sucks.
no, it's a ship that's 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, 6 feet deep.
Okay, it's better. How small is it folded up?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
It's a box that's a foot by 6 inches by 6 inches.
15k? I'd be down to get that for 15k.
I mean, you could put that in your bag, or
Yeah.
or you could just have it, just in case. Sure.
We have collectively spent about 50,000 gold.
I got a rope out of it.
Is this all from one person, or is this kind of around? Can we try and make a check because they're
From
buying it
all
all
around.
together? Can we try and make any persuasion checks to get a discount? a slight discount. We're spending 20, 27.5,
I look him in the eyes, I go,
32.5.
Hey, babe.
We're spending
Yes,
47,500 gold.
It's in a bunch of different places, so no one offers you discounts.
But what if I specifically wanted a discount for the boat?
Yeah, for single item purchases, you don't get discounts.
Okay. Let me just double check my math. 12k for the rod, correct?
Mm-hmm.
8,000 for the bowl of watermelon control. Water elemental control.
Watermelon control. Army.
My mouth kept on wanting to say it, and my brain was just so confused. Yeah, 47,500. Okay. 7,500 for the rope of entanglement, 5,000 for the immovable rod, and 15,000 for the foldable boat. Correct?
Yeah.
So a total of 47,500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that out of the portable hole. Okay.
Yeah.
2644. Okay.
I gotta say, I'm glad Alex did the rolls for money because all I'm rolling right now are 3.
You guys got like 19% increases twice on values.
On a D20 roll?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was doing odd adds, even subtracts. So 19 was the best you could have gotten.
Damn. That's crazy. Okay. I had a question. Are there any Ioun stones? I remember I asked that a while ago, and I think there are.
What stones?
Ioun is not a god in Eberron.
Yeah, wasn't there like a version though for this campaign? It was like ridiculously expensive though, right?
I don't remember. I just
Okay.
don't run them.
You want to buy?
Yeah, and they don't have any
because
because we already went
stone,
through.
But I can force imbuing the ring.
You want to talk to? You can still get the force imbuing ring when we have the ridiculous amount of money.
Oh, I was just joking.
I'm serious. If you spent 80k on that ring, we would still have 130,000 left. If you want to get it, this is your time to get it.
I'll think about it. I'll think on it.
Well, you got-
stuff.
Well, we got to talk to the lawyers, and we're not even at the town that has it anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no, that's what I said. I'll think on it.
I think we're ready to talk to the lawyers. I'll let you know what we got because I subtracted them
Alright,
already.
so
We have the
what level of lawyers do you guys want?
best of the best, obviously.
All right.
What are the rangers?
Well, I mean, if you're going for the best of the best, it'd be pretty fucking expensive, but you'll most likely get the land.
How much is best of the best?
Like 25k.
I'd be down.
For
Best of the best.
The whole of the proceedings.
How much was it? The best of the best?
Best of the best is 25k. 25k for a whole land?
Sure.
I'll take that out of our sum.
Now, were we just kind of seeing the whole inventory of just like some like general bazaar or whatever? Are there any like
You're
higher
seeing the
end
whole
places that we
city.
could go to? Or
That's
no?
the whole city.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we have a total of 191,931 gold left. I mean, we're still gonna get some amount back from when we talked to the goblin dude.
Raise taxes so high.
Okay.
Turn the light on.
No, we still have like.
How much was that +3 sickle, by the way? Sorry, Elliott. What is a sickle considered? A scimitar? That's what it's considered in
It's a
Dark Souls.
sickle.
Oh, it's its own
version,
thing?
Yeah.
Is it a hand sickle?
Yeah.
So I wanted to get Crimeny and whatchamacallit, but if they're not
No, I'm
proficient
more
with that.
Cestus and barehanded fighting. I don't use.
Or, I meant Leotorn and Ara. Are there any bows that were in the plus weapons?
No.
What were the two items again? Ring of Warmth and
Yeah, I was looking at the black market by chance because this is, a newly forged beast continent or whatever. I'd say like people would have that kind of, being wary of beasts or whatever. There wouldn't be, normal like human law governing or whatever. More people would be more drawn to this for that kind of setting of setting up a black market or whatever for hidden trades and such. Would I be able to carouse or whatever since we still do have another 2 days here
Yeah.
and learn something of the such?
Yeah.
Okay.
how long does it take to find the lawyers?
Oh, a day.
After this, though. A day?
And then I'm assuming I would go by myself to just find the lawyers, and then if he wants to carouse and learn the city.
Yeah, I think I want to carouse. Learn all the ins and outs of the city.
Yeah, so the Ring of Warmth is resistance to cold damage, and then pretty much you're safe in very low degree climates.
Well, that's actually
Is that attunement?
Yes.
Isn't that what fucking Ford got at
No.
the end? I don't know, that was the Ring of Fire Resistance, right?
Yeah.
He spent 5k on a Ring of Fire Resistance, and he didn't use it the whole campaign.
Are there any really
That's funny.
cold, icy areas in this map that we would see? Oh, Iceland, Ice White Island. I missed something. Because we were taking portals earlier, and we didn't know necessarily where we were going to end up. So
There is, if you look at the Eberron map, like the big Eberron one, there's more ice.
oh,
Yeah.
Ever Ice, and then there's like some North Pole area by the White Sea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any talented blacksmiths and stuff in town?
Yeah.
If you wanted to make adjustments. Did you ever send that upgrades sheet around?
I thought I did. I'll send it right now.
You've probably... Yeah, mods and upgrades. I got it.
Wait, did we had like the Biashk and all that? Is that a material that is like forgeable or whatever in wherever we're from? I can't remember that place's name, where the Vanguard is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's people that could forge that into weapons. There.
Potentially. You would think here in Droaam they'd be better at working it,
Yeah,
but
that's exactly what I was thinking. Because like the kind
Is
of
the,
lineage and all
is the
that.
upgrade system how much it costs to craft? Or is it how much it costs to
buy.
purchase? Okay.
Do we have any Biashk with us? Because if you want to get anything crafted out of Biashk, here would be the place, or whatever, or at least start the process of crafting. Maybe. Unless we want to hire that guy from the group. And I don't think we yet know about. Jerry?
Yeah, no, I'm reading the upgrades. Give me a second.
I forget, does this do anything for my physical damage or whatever? So I know before I got like +2 to my attack or whatever. Now
So with inspiring tier 1 for the shield, while wielding the shield, allies of the 1 space gain 1 accuracy up, defense up, or saves up stack. You choose what they get.
Yeah.
When would you choose it? During your turn or after on their turn?
Actually, probably when you do the upgrade.
Get any extra like added damage bonus from the cestus, right? I just want to confirm that because I was thinking of maybe
Not
looking
currently.
around.
You can upgrade your weapon.
Okay. Because I was wondering if there's any way that I could, get a damage increase or whatever. Also, I was inquiring about clothes and such because I wasn't sure if there were any like protection garments or anything like that. Or anything that might offer like a attribute increase towards my constitution or whatever. Because my defense is directly affected by my constitution.
Could we establish what the lawyers are trying to do at a later time, like out of the session, so we can think about it?
Yeah. Here, I'll send you this upgrade system, Elliott, if you want to look it over as well.
Oh, the mods are blank. It just says tier 1 mods.
Yeah, just keep on scrolling.
Oh. There's focus upgrades.
It's for focuses. If you're looking for weapons, it's alphabetical,
Oh, I
so
was
you gotta
looking
keep
for
going
armor.
down.
And the armor one was blank. Now, can I apply armor mods to clothes because they're not technically armor, it's just apparel and shit.
Potentially. I'd have to think about it, but I don't see a problem with it.
I mean, I'd see more so just enchanting garments and such.
Yeah.
The only problem with it is if you have if you have a player who's trying to game the system, because technically you can wear clothes over your armor or clothes under your armor. Like you can wear a robe and a full set of armor in default D&D, and if you're able to upgrade your clothes, if you get like +3 clothes and then +3 armor, and then
Well, that's the thing with my character. I can't wear armor or whatever. If I wear armor, I lose my constitution bonus towards my armor value or whatever. Or my defense value or whatever. So I have to figure out like maybe what enchants I could do with clothes and such to maybe either raise constitution or raise like jewelry and such to raise like constitution enchanted rings and such. Or yeah. Is there a sheet for enchantments or whatever? Or would that fall under upgrades and such?
What?
Because if I wanted to look into enchanted garments, such as like the protection cloak I have or whatever.
I'm so tempted to take the exploding damage dice, but I know it's gonna be so broken. Okay. My toes are itchy. Can I just buy a true sight site and just look through it?
If
Instead of
you
having to
like.
put it in a weapon? I just buy a true sight sight and just like get a couple screws and just kind of into my forehead, into my forehead. Just have a giant sight, just jank ass little thing out of my face.
What's a GP?
Gold pieces.
Oh.
Oh, we still have that knit, right? With 5,600 left on it, or 5,100 something.
That what?
Oh, sorry. In Stormlight Archive, the sapphire chip, right?
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you guys sold that.
We did half of it, right?
Yeah.
Is worth 10,000. The thing was
yeah,
a little
I
less.
gave
than
you the
5,000?
gold for the rest of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta see if more episodes of Witcher was really. The new season's alright. It's not the greatest. CGI is a little off from what it was.
Anthony Witcher's show has been abandoned. I saw someone talking about it.
Oh, that they just stopped producing the episodes for the new season?
Something about it.
No. I didn't think it was off though or anything.
Is this upgrading time now? I guess. Because what else do we have left to do? We have our lawyers. Oh, should we go talk to the goblin guy again? Head back. It's been a day now. Are you down to do that, Elliott?
Oh, I'm carousing because I want to see if there's any any black market stuff that we can
Oh, okay, okay.
do or whatever. Like any secret traders we could go to or whatever. And such. I thought it was gonna take a day for the.
Yeah, it took a day for the lawyers.
Oh, so I already did that then, didn't I? Because you went to do that by yourself while I went to carouse. Is there anything that I would have made note of then in regards to that?
The black market with the iron
It's
stones.
a black market. I can roll another table, see what you guys get.
Oh, there's a
Like,
literal
more-
black market?
Yeah.
Elliott, who do you have to suck off in order to find that?
A couple of people.
Ah. Tell me where the black market is. I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me where it is. I don't know what you're
Jesus Christ.
Black market are just.
Alright,
Yeah,
so there is +1 spear, +1 hand axe, necklace of adaptation, frost branch short sword, +2 short sword, armor of force resistance, armor of cold resistance, gauntlets of ogre power, quarterstaff of warning, mace of warning, and then one particularly rare item that you just hear about but you don't know where it's being sold is an amulet of the plains.
So you're gonna have to go through that one by one and explain what each of these damn items do. So start at the top again. Besides, the +1 stuff is plus stuff is self-explanatory.
Alright, so necklace of adaptation. Let's see. You can breathe.
force evolution.
You can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage. You have plus a D12 on saves against harmful gases and vapors such as cloud kill and stinking cloud, inhaled poisons, and the breath weapons of some dragons. Frostbrand short sword. It's a short sword, but the target's take an additional 1d6 cold damage, and then you have resistance to fire while holding it.
How much is that? So I remember the greatsword was like 2,000. I'm sure it's less now,
What
or
was
it's more now.
parameters?
Because we saw the greatsword counterpart in that other town a while ago.
2,200.
I'd be down to get that for Leotorin.
How much money do we have left?
We have 211,000 left. This is
still over 200,000.
Oh wait, no, we have 191,000. Never mind.
I was about to say, I'm like, holy shit.
Never mind. I'm lying. It's 191,000.
Since I'm at the black market, how much would I get for selling B.R.O.M?
Surprisingly large amount.
And B.R.O.M standing there like, what? What? Yeah, I'd be down to pick up the short sword.
All right.
What was some of the +1 stuff you said earlier?
+1 spear, +1 hand axe, +2 short sword.
What? Okay, it was the short sword was the last thing in the item that you went over. What else was there?
Armor of force resistance, armor of cold resistance, gauntlets of ogre power, 2 weapons of warning, and then that amulet of the plains.
What is warning?
Is it like Frodo's weapon? Bilbo's weapon? Both of their weapons?
You're not wrong enough.
Oh, you never watched Lord of the Rings. Does it glow when enemies are near?
It essentially tells you when bad guys are near.
What
and
kind
you get a
of
bonus to initiative rolls?
That's not
A mace and a quarterstaff.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What was before that?
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Before that?
Armor resistance.
So is that what kind of armor is that? Force and cold.
It's heavy, but it's not the good kind of heavy armor.
Okay. Both are heavy, not good kind. They're not light or anything.
No, force is light.
Do you wear armor?
Yeah, I wear heavy armor. Okay. And then I'd be down to look around for that amulet of plains.
What I know?
Does that allow you to control jet fuel?
Jet. Oh.
Molten jet fuel. This can burn steel
so you hear
beam.
about it, and apparently, if you name the location of that you are familiar with on another plane of existence and make an intelligence check, on a success, you cast plane shift.
So it has to be on another plane.
You'd be able to pretty much travel. Yeah, you'd be able to travel planes.
I mean, how much is it?
A lot.
How much is a lot? We have a lot.
160,000.
Holy fucking shit!
But I can't get my force ring.
This is
Yeah.
This is world-changing magic in this amulet.
So you can, how many times can you do it a day?
As many times as you succeed the check.
Okay. So if I'm familiar with another place on another plane, and I'm familiar with another, do I need to hop planes to do it, or can I just teleport anywhere I want in the world?
Hop planes.
So if I'm familiar with another place on another plane, and I go, let's go there, and I succeed in the check, and then I go, okay, I'm familiar with another spot on the plane I was just at. Can I just teleport there? So
Yep.
2 checks to teleport literally anywhere.
Yep.
Now, say we got back, what's his name? Maki? We sent Dhaakani.
That is a good point, but we don't have Maki back.
I know.
This amulet of plane shifting. What happens if you fail a check? Can you just do it again, or does it shatter and not work anymore?
Nobody knows.
Oh.
Fuck.
You know, when I think about it with hindsight, maybe it would have been better to just let Maki walk with us, so he would have drawn less attention than being stuffed in a bag.
Well, it would have been better to just leave him behind.
No, I
But
know.
we didn't want to do that.
I know. But I'm saying, like, if he's going to travel with us, everything less suspicious.
Was that Ring of Warmth attunement, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it. Okay. I'm assuming this this necklace of plane shifting is attunement as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Elliott, are you familiar with any other planes?
I was actually about to ask our DM that, because you're not supposed to know that.
I'm not listening. You guys can talk about it. I farted and it smells like farts. That is what is taking up all of my senses right now. Are you guys done talking about it? Alex,
not
not
talking about it.
Okay.
We were just text messaging. I told you that before you covered your ears.
So I just made a fool of myself.
Yes, you did.
I would be more down to get the Ring of Telekinesis than this. Not for B.R.O.M, but for Crimeny, because I want to see what Crimeny would do.
How long would that be available here for?
You don't know.
You know?
It's a one-time dealio. If we spend all of the party's money right now, and you can explain it, the only thing is does Crimeny have a high intelligence? It's an intelligence check, right? Not a saving throw?
Yeah.
Does Crimeny have a high intelligence? Crimeny's intelligence fucking sucks.
I would honestly probably change this magic item myself, just saying, to something. It probably wouldn't require a check with my version. Because this is like a legendary level magic item. So for me, it would be probably... I mean, no promises, but how I would probably make this magic item is you can teleport literally anywhere in the planes.
I would say probably just knowing of its existence is good enough at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like getting this early would be kind of takes some of the fun out of it.
I would say just knowing of its existence at the moment is enough, because if we ever do seek it out as like a means for anything, we know it exists and we can track it down because it's somewhere in here. We can track down buyers and such in the future and maybe buy it from them or borrow it indefinitely. So,
well, I'm down to head back now.
yeah. Check out another black market output.
Head back to Vark. His dumbass name.
Yeah, we can't teleport to where the land deed is, right?
You can.
Okay.
With the amulet, but yeah.
Oh, with the amulet you said?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, that amulet. Dalkir amulet thing.
It would really suck if you have to make that check and then you fail and you teleport somewhere randomly.
End up on the shoulder of the thing that's traveling the Mornlands.
Yeah, that's my great father Billy.
Great.
Say, hey!
Billy!
Billy!
You're like a One Punch Man.
Are you down to head back?
I think so. I don't think there's anything else.
Well, just to keep things brief, they offer you 55,000 for the remaining 10k platinum you guys have.
Does the natural 20 earlier for buying his business mean anything or no?
He's thinking on it.
Okay. Well, I would give him the address to mail stuff to the Vanguard, and I'd take the 55k.
All right. So add that.
Or yeah, you know what? Like
I'll
make
add
so
it.
that-
Do you want to buy that ring of telekinesis? We would still have 160,000.
Well, actually, I want to
this
see
year.
if there was another black market vendor or back alley vendor.
You want? We do have time if he wants to wait.
Yeah, we have time. Because then, yeah, we still have time. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can you do that?
See if there's another.
Or can we do that? Wait for him to carouse, see if there's anything
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
Was that just a random roll getting that plane walking amulet?
Yeah, that was pretty insane. That was cool.
Oh.
What was it called? Amulet of Plane Shift?
Something like that.
Amulet of the Plains.
Planes.
Honestly, not that much interesting.
Okay. Were there items found or no? Or
Oh,
they're just not
creepy
interesting items?
grandma in the back
Plus
alley.
one,
Oh, no.
plus one dart, filter of love, necklace of fireballs, plus one, dagger of venom, alchemy jug, ring of mind shielding, javelin of warning.
Ring of mind shielding, javelin of warning. Alchemy jug, how much is that? It's not no use to me, but alchemy jug would be pretty useful. Just for keeping an adventuring party alive. You know, we've had some clutch moments in the past with the alchemy jug.
6k for an alchemy jug.
I would honestly take that.
What does the alchemy drug do, Sam?
You can explain it to me, Alex.
So it's a ceramic jug with a bunch of cork stoppers in it, and depending on the stopper, you pull out the cork, and it exudes a certain amount of liquid of a different type. So it can be acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, water, salt water, or wine, and in different quantities depending on the liquid.
And did you say it's a random liquid?
No, there's different
you know which one.
And then what were the other items? It was the alchemy jug and what else?
Ring of mind shielding is really the only other interesting one.
There was another one that was interesting me that besides that one.
Dagger of venom.
Yes. Does someone use daggers in our group? Oh no, that's my campaign. Never mind. Yeah, I don't think anyone uses daggers besides Eliza, but I don't think she's gonna be interested in that.
Is there a place where he's posting listings of this stuff? Because you were looking at Discord.
Are you getting the force ring or telekinesis ring?
Checking the market, it's no longer available.
Oh, the ring, the
Magic
ring?
items come and go very fast.
I want to track down who sold it, who bought it. I'm gonna
Minus alchemy jug and the sword. It's 8.2k. Not 8.820.
Any new items coming to the pawn shop or whatever that are of any interest? Anything magical maybe that B.R.O.M noticed while he was there?
Nothing in particular. Just a bunch of the things that go the quickest are the plus ones and the simple stuff. But the telekinesis rod or ring did move.
Can you go over that list one more time?
Give me a second.
I like this music. It's the Calamity music.
Yeah. Robe of useful items, filter of love, necklace of magic item, necklace of not magic items, of fireballs,
What?
dagger of venom.
What?
What the robe of useful items? How much is that?
With 5 special patches, it's 15k.
What does
And
that do?
It's not unlimited. I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Essentially, you can pull the patch off the robe, and it becomes like a mundane, useful item
Oh,
of a certain value. But there's only a certain number of patches on each robe. You're put off for a certain thing.
could you create your own?
Potentially.
Patches.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Did we ever pick up that truck?
I already took the gold out.
So what does that do again? It has a bunch of corks on it?
So it has like 12 corks.
I'll
and
add the
one
magic
patch.
items after all of this. Just keep a list of it.
I have everything, and I've already subtracted the gold. But I have a
Just
list of
send me a
everything.
picture of that list right now.
Yeah. I'll just type it because that's going to make way more sense. My handwriting is god awful. Rod the Pact
So there's
Keeper.
nothing new in the normal store area of this place?
Bowl
In the normal
of Command Water Elemental. Why am I putting this in?
You send me a picture.
Yeah, I know, but my handwriting's god awful. I believe that's it. Rod of the Pact Keeper, Bowl of Command Water Elemental, Rope of Entanglement, Immovable Rod, Foldable Boat, Frostburn Short Sword, and Alchemy Jug.
Alright.
And then you've already added the foldable hole and then the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, can people go inside the foldable hole?
Yes. It's that if you close the foldable hole, it's like a bag of holding. There's no air.
If I hold onto the foldable hole, I could put all you guys in there and then just teleport.
For the foldable hole, it was 10 feet deep and 6 feet wide, correct?
Yeah.
So it's not like a particularly large room.
I mean, it's decent. It's got a decent volume to it, but all the coins can fit in there.
I would, if I could, I would like to buy like proper storage containers and stuff to store the items in there, just so if someone gets to the whatchamacallit, and not all the gold is dumping out. Kind of,
Oh, like tree line.
yeah. That's
Alright.
possible.
Well, we'd have to find a place to kind of hole up and do that with me. Or are you talking like storing it in?
I think we're getting ready to head back, aren't we?
Yeah.
We still have time. Is there anything you want to do?
I mean, I just want to roll more magic items. I want to head back to town and see if there's you can find anything
I
again.
was thinking the same thing. Go back early.
Alright. So you guys heading back to Fairhaven?
Great, that's
And that's
Right.
the train rides. I don't.
Three big gold pieces for that train ride.
I don't know if we can afford
Oh
that.
man, I have 3 little gold pieces.
I'll
He
take
asked
it.
for the three. He asked for the
Oh,
three
did
gold.
you want to see about the Ring of Mind Shielding, or was that a no?
Oh yeah. What was that about?
So while wearing the ring, you're immune to any magic that allows creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. And they can only telepathically communicate with you if you allow it.
You have to.
How much is that? And
you
does
have
it
to
require
bind with
attunement?
that?
It does require attunement.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Maybe. Maybe. I might.
B.R.O.M's good. Are you interested, Crimeny? You are out 80k gold. We were willing to spend 80k gold, so you know. It does take attunement though, so.
How much does this cost?
16k.
Holy fucking shit! Can we just suck the shopkeeper off or something? Crimeny is real good at that. And you know, B.R.O.M's got a portable hole, so.
How many attunement slots do I have?
2.
Did I have to attune to the Cloak of Protection?
Yes.
And I had to attune to that coin.
Yes. So you're full. You can
You
go
can
above
attune
2.
to more, but it gets a little dangerous.
How so?
Like, when you use magic items that you're attuned to, there's a chance, based on how over-attuned you are, that something goes wrong.
And if I overtuned once?
It's a small chance.
If you want to get it, go ahead.
Just setting for No, why am I carrying a bias dagger on me?
It's not. That doesn't require a 2, man.
No, I know. I'm just noticing that in my inventory.
Yeah, I gave everyone a Bayash dagger when we were in that place because we knew that they were weak to Bayash.
I was just gonna punch him with a bias ingot. At the time, I didn't need it because I had portal punching. But oh, that's right. I was gonna see about maybe getting bias Cestus or something.
Yeah, we could probably get it forged in the main place. We don't need to wait until... Unless they were...
Yeah, but the idea was forging it there. I would get if I did choose to forge something bias there at Droaam in Droaam at the Great Crag or whatever. You said that maybe they could do it better. What were you implying, or would I not know what you're implying? Should I not know?
Would it be like a roll to determine the quality of blacksmith you find?
They know how to handle Bayashka better in Droaam.
Oh, so it would just be a shorter wait time for it to craft?
Yeah. The only thing is we had 3 days. How long? I mean, I know forging in real life takes a really long time. So this
depends on the item.
So if I were I imagine plate would be 2 weeks, and then
yeah, so it would be something like that. Alright, so you guys head on to the lightning rail. Let me see.
While on the lightning rail, I enchant that magic mouth. I get like a leather wristband to put on my whatchamacallit. And just whenever I have the portable hole open and on the ground, it doesn't scream or shout, but it just goes "Hey, buddy, just make sure you take off your bag, okay, before you go in that portable hole."
Imagine you're trying to be real stealthy and it just says, "Hey."
Well, you guys are sitting in the natural part of the car of the lightning rail. And let me see your stats. B.R.O.M. Halfway through the ride, it's the middle of the night. You're waiting, not sleeping, and Krilo walks by you.
Are we gonna lose all of our fucking money? Oh wait, no, it was Andrew who had the money that we owed him, right? I don't remember if we gave him money. I don't remember. It's been a while. Is this Krilo as I know him? Or is this old lady Krilo? Or...
It was Krilo in his base changeling form. He just walked by you.
He
goes to the... He just walks past. He goes to the back of the train car and he opens the door and heads out.
Did he even notice us? Or is it just kind of
Is it dark? Is it nighttime now?
Yeah.
Does my bat notice any invisible people around?
No.
Okay. I'll...
Are you magically be... I guess I shouldn't.
yeah, I mean... I'm
asleep, right?
Yeah.
I'll shake him awake. And just say, "Hey, Krilo's here." And,
Restart.
I thought combat music was starting. I was gonna say, okay. Fuck.
If I touch that fuck, I'm flipping my coin every time.
You're flipping your coin every time?
I'm going for the highest damage I can.
I'll nudge Crimeny awake, and I will head towards... Well, that's a little loud. Can we... Is that in the Discord? Can you lower that?
I'm lowering it.
What are you lowering?
B.R.O.M just goes, "Hey, train, shut the fuck up!"
Shut the fuck up!
And the wheels just... I'll go forward.
Sorry, man.
You said they go from chugga chugga to chugga chugga chugga.
Chugga, 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 chugga. What are you guys doing?
Well, can you see through your bat's eyes?
He went through the door, right? Like between the train carts?
Yeah.
Is there a window there?
Use a window.
Alright, I'll fly my bat up real quick to it. What is he doing? Is he there?
You don't see him anymore.
You don't see him? Okay.
Are there people back there or whatever that you could have?
No invisible
in the
people?
back, right? No.
Okay.
If do you see anything with hermetic intuition?
Well, I'll leave, Fuck, I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, I guess we can, What do you want to do, Crimeny?
Well, do you see? Well, is Creel like a magical being or whatever, being able to shapeshift? Would you be able to see like an entire person kind of giving off a thing with hermetic intuition?
Well, we know he's here.
Well, yeah, but we don't know what form he shapeshifted.
I didn't bother to check last time, so I don't know.
It would be a bad idea to try now.
Well, he's already gone. I can't see him.
Well, can your thing blip through walls? Wouldn't he be a bigger blip than...
No, I can't see through
Or
walls.
would he
No.
be? Okay. What about through glass?
He's not out there. I already had my bat go up to see. So I'm assuming he's going on to the next train cart. Well, I guess we can... I mean, the only way to figure out what the hell's going on is if we go with him.
Do you just kind of go on by without even looking in our direction?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it nighttime now?
Yeah.
I'll pull out the drift globe. And cause cast the light cantrip.
What's the radius on that? The light?
That's light. The light cantrip, you cast a globe that can stick to something. So I'm just casting it to the globe.
Yeah, what's the range of the light?
I don't know. I don't have the light cantrip on my character sheet. I think it's like 20 feet. Probably.
Alright. So you have that with you.
And then it would cause the globe to hover and follow me. And then I would beckon for Crimeny to follow me, and we go after Krilo.
Who's in front, who's in back?
I'll go in front, and I'll keep my hand on my
I'll
Greatsword.
be in back.
Alright, so there's not enough space for both of you to be, like, out in the between the cars at the same time. Because, you know, you're fucking massive, B.R.O.M.
Yeah, no, I'm assuming it's just like we're following, like I'm in front, he's in back.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys can discuss a little bit while I pee.
If he, what I'm thinking is if he didn't even look at us while he was walking by, I think he's got a reason to be going back to that train car. I don't know if
No, I think
it's
he just
for
wanted our
sensation.
attention, and he wants us
Maybe
to talk to us.
We typically see him unless he wants us to. He's here to kill someone and frame us.
Alright, I am back. So, Elliott. What'd you get?
Like he was rolling?
The right when you're doing the right numbers for
Yeah.
saves. And I don't have efficiency, so 19 total.
As you're walking, B.R.O.M, you hear behind you immediately a struggle. As for you, Crimney, you feel a rope get thrown around your head as they try to hang you from above the car. And so you feel somebody try to push you off the train as this rope is tied around your neck. And you manage to slink your way out of the rope and push your way into the train car.
Can I grab the rope and pull whoever is pulling Crimeny off the train? Like a tug of war? Like...
You can't, like, throw them to the side. You can pull them towards you.
Yeah, I know, but we're in an open sec. Because
You're already
what
in
I'm
the train
visualing-
car.
Oh, we're inside? I thought they were...
You're inside. You're inside.
Yeah, but I have a 10-foot
Crimney's
reach.
in between.
How far
Yeah,
away is
so
it?
you could pull in. You couldn't, like, throw them
Well, from
off.
my visualization, if I could explain it. Because I understand where you're coming from. I just want to... They're on top of the train car, and it's open air, and then I pull down. I can just see them falling, and then... Whatever. Well, whatever happens, I want to pull them down. If I can.
Alright, so make a strength check.
Force or
Actually,
athletics?
make an initiative check, actually. So just roll dex.
Would I be able to help him pull? Or would it be better if I just
This
kind
is
of
see if you're faster at pulling than they are at letting go.
Well, my question is, Alex...
Because you're definitely stronger than them.
One sec.
This is just...
One sec. How...
speed?
Because... They already had their action of trying to pull Elliott. Elliott had his action
Well,
of...
this isn't combat.
Yeah, I know. But, okay.
It's all you're gonna pull them. It's either they're gonna let go.
11.
Or you're gonna.
Because
pull
I
So yeah,
suck at initiative.
you pull, and you just get slack rope, and you hear running across metal.
on the roof of the train.
It's hard to hear. You just hear ding, 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 ding.
Can I command my rope to go and tie whoever that was?
Yeah, so the rope flies out of your bag.
Follow the rope.
So are you climbing
what?
up, Crim?
Well, yeah, I tell the rope to go and tangle whoever tried to tie me up, and then we follow the rope.
That seems like well, you can command that out. B.R.O.M himself would be like, don't do that. How about we go inside?
Okay.
And no. B.R.O.M would say that you've already commanded the rope. Can you call the rope back?
Yeah, I guess then just return.
Because the last time we fought on the top of a train, there's only two of us right now. We have okay. There's only two of us right now. Big boss man just arrived.
I know it's probably gonna be the death of us, but I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I'm not
well
gonna
you.
excite, but it's like I'm looking forward to it if we fight.
All right, so he commanded the because I don't want to tell you what to do because that ruins the fun. You commanded the rope. Wait, who got what items too? By the way, because we didn't exactly distribute that.
Right now, you just have the items in your big folding bag. I got my rope, but you have your stuff. Stuff you wanted on your person.
Can we dictate real quick before whatever's gonna happen happens? Is that okay, Alex, sir?
Yeah.
Alright. For right now, I imagine B.R.O.M would take the bowl of command water elemental with the alchemy jug. There's the foldable. We just drop a foldable boat in Krilo.
Like, how that would work? What if you just like unfold the boat towards them and just fucking smash it into them?
Well, he sends the rope out to the guy. I'll send my bat up. And before I look through my bat's vision, I'll look behind me. Is there anyone in the train cart?
Well, the bat is not as fast as the train, so as soon as it's flying out in the open air, it's getting left behind.
I know. I can just summon him back to me. I'm just sending him up to see. It's got 60 feet of echolocation. He's going up real quick to see if he can see who just ran away. Unless he's got 60-foot move speed in a action.
So it flies up. You get a couple of... You feel a couple of people really quick, and then it's gone. You're not sure exactly how many.
On top of the train cart?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll summon it back to me if I can. Is there anyone in the train cart with me?
Yeah, there's a bunch of... let me see, what card is this? There's a bunch of sleeping pedestrians.
Okay. What about the cart we were in?
The cart you were in, that was a, like, just relaxation, like, dining cart.
Were there people there?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll say to, whatchamacallit, let's go back to the cart we were in, because we saw Krilo left, and then that means they're above us. It's gonna be a train robbery. Again.
What do you mean again?
This is how we met the Dark Dagger Gang in the first place. They were robbing these goddamn electric chains, because for whatever reason, they have fucking terrible security. And there was a really large... Braun's gonna check the bathroom. Is there a really large poop in the bathroom again?
Nope.
God damn.
When you guys get separated, make a wisdom save, Crim.
Wait, we got separated?
You went to go check the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I want to call my rope back to me, by the way.
Alright.
16 for the wisdom.
Save.
Oh, save. 17 total.
You hear somebody behind you say, "Jump off the train." And you're like, "What? Why the fuck would I do that?" And we are going to go on a map now.
Was my rope able to come back to me?
We'll get to that.
I want my rope.
My rope!
My rope, my rope!
There's a cool manga I read a bit ago.
It smells like poop in this room.
Because I can't just shit in water bottles. I'm poop.
It is time to...
I was like, how does it go again? I'm like, it's time to duel. I'm like, that sounds so... Not doing the fucking... It's just like, time to duel. Pre-ho.
Oh, I guess we need to switch to an actual map here now. Let me open Chrome.
Who knew Theater of the Mind could be so... God damn, how many fucking tabs do I have open? I had so many goddamn bags and duplicates of bags open. I swear to God, if we get robbed again, I'm gonna lose my mind.
At a certain point, you stop checking for orbs.
Yeah, because we checked and then, like, went to a whole nother nation. And, yeah.
That doesn't stop magic.
I know, but, like...
Oh, wait.
They don't care about the rest of the party?
Thing. Why the fuck do I... I was trying to log into Oliver DM.
Trying to hack into my shit? Hey, this looks familiar. I like how there is still fucking there's the human raiders from back in the day are still here. I said delete him, Max. Delete him. Delete him. Oh, they weren't there. It was the bloodstains. It just happens to be the same train cart, and there's just some bloodstains in the ground, old bloodstains.
That would be hilarious. Why does it say you're fucking large? You're not large. Why does it say you're huge?
Oh, I keep on changing it in order to see what my carry weight would technically be. Because it doesn't adjust.
So
Usually it
Braum-
doesn't change. Usually it doesn't change the character size icon when I
Oh yeah, remember, we have a rune stance token now.
Okay. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. I believe Skill Kriega. Because not another thing I want to mention. This is the first time I ever got large, and I believe Skill Kriega, even if you don't fit tall-wise into a room, you still expand, like, width-wise. You still get bigger. So it says you can channel the ancestral history of giants and imbue yourself with their might. As a bonus action, you magically increase by 1 size for 1 minute. This multiplies your weight by 8 feet if you're medium, 64 if you're small. You choose how your dimensions alter to accommodate your new size and weight. Because I remember the... Oh, what the... That's new. I don't remember that.
Alright. So let me just get some NPCs down.
Where's B.R.O.M? Oh.
In the toilet.
You actually have a toilet token. That's funny.
I don't know what to do with my coin. I was flipping it.
It probably went into the... like, underneath your chair. Like, in one of the cracked crevices?
Yeah.
Alright, so roll initiative.
Nine total. I roll terrible for initiative, like, all the time.
It's just plus the initiative value, right? Well, you
Yeah.
roll plus the initiative value?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 17.
Unless you have any incrementation to initiative based on your class. Does he?
No.
No, okay. Just 17 total. Yeah, I just had to ask because it's been a minute.
Oh yeah, Oliver. I have since changed to no more group initiative.
Yeah, I overheard you talking about that.
It's group initiative.
Or at least I overheard you saying, "Oh, I followed what Oliver was saying, blah blah blah," and I was like, "What is he talking about? What did I recommend him doing?" And he's like, "I'm not doing group initiative anymore." And I was sitting there and I was like, "Oh, okay."
What was group initiative?
It's where if you have like a group of similar characters, you just roll initiative for all of them instead of rolling initiative individually, which isn't necessary. It speeds things up a whole lot, and there's benefits and negatives. Because if you have a lot of enemies of the same type, it just creates a wall of enemies. And if you roll initiative in a certain way, it becomes a wall of allies, and then a wall of enemies, and then a wall of allies, and a wall of enemies, instead of it mixing and matching. So it's not really. I mean, I guess that's the problem with how you roll the dice, and not necessarily the whatchamacallit. My fingers and toes are so cold right now.
Alright, so this guy's gonna reach down and he's just gonna make...
Wait, is there people down? I can't see anyone.
Yeah, they're above you guys.
Oh, okay.
This guy's just gonna reach down and strike at you.
Are we in combat right now? Because I don't see anything. Like,
Give me a second. I'm gonna stop the server real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna go on a pee break then real quick.
Oh, okay, he muted. Just looking for my coin. I was flipping it. Shit.
Alex. Alex, how long has Gretchen been outside? Also, has she been fed yet?
Yeah.
Okay. She's for dinner.
Oh,
Hi, Gretchen.
neglecting your dog.
Hey, yo, girl. Hi. You're such a pretty girl. You are.
It's gone to the same realm as my ring. Ring. Black one.
I'm sad. I accidentally updated the forge and now the token action HUD is now updated. Let me just double check something.
Ooh, he broke it. Yeah, my bad.
Alright, so they're gonna make a rapier attack against you, Crim. That's a 20 to hit. Oh, you're muted, Oliver.
I thought I. Oh. Who are they hitting?
Crim.
Crimeny?
Okay, I don't have my...
How tall are the ceilings for the, whatchamacallit, by the way?
Like 2 meters. Not 2 meters, it would be taller than that. I like 10 feet.
So, 10 feet? Would they be even in range for the rapier attack?
Yeah.
If they're standing above them?
Yeah, they're striking down. You gotta... Crimney's a taller fellow. They're just getting his shoulders.
He's not taller than B.R.O.M, though. Couldn't be. I'm just trying to squeak as much out.
Squeak as much height as you can out of B.R.O.M.
Mm-hmm. B.R.O.M's like 9 feet. So every single time you ask B.R.O.M's height, he just adds an inch. Even though he's like 8 feet tall, he's self-conscious. Because of his giant heritage.
They're attacking directly down?
Yeah, they're hitting you. It's a 20 to hit. Does it hit you?
We're in the train? Or on the,
You're on the outside between carts. They're on the roof of whatchamacallit right here, attacking down towards you.
Okay, and B.R.O.M's inside?
I am inside right
So
here.
it's a 20 to hit against you, Crim.
Did you ever communicate how many people you got a feel for?
There is some. There is a decent bit of people.
Okay. Is it my turn now? Or...
What if we actually killed Krilo here? That'd be insane. Like, how do you explain that to the rest of the party? Oh, we accidentally killed him.
Guys, we're free! No more oppression.
Elliott, there's a 20 to hit you.
What?
There's a 20 hit you.
Does the 20 hit me? I
Yes.
can't see my stats.
Pull them up. I'm waiting.
Alright, you told my computer to charge faster. I said it died.
Oh, 20 full hits, so I'll just do it for you.
I can
Just use
pull-
Oliver's computer for now.
And I can pull. I have 2 monitors. I'll pull
Yeah.
up his thing here. Here's your sheet.
That's 7 points of piercing damage. And then a second attack. 19, that's grazing. 4, he takes 1. Alright, so up next is this Trickster. Oh man, I miss token action HUD so much. I barely lost it and I miss it so much.
It's funny because I never use it.
It's just so useful for NPCs.
Alright, I think I'm back. Just downloading all the stuff.
Dump all 4 adaptive into a strike. The short sword. It's a 30 total, so I think that crits.
Uh huh.
That's 27 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
And then 1 additional attack. Actually, no, they're gonna back up. Actually, no, yeah, they can make 1 additional attack. That's a 9.
That isn't it.
And then they're gonna back up. Oops, I skipped a guy.
Does Crimney get an opportunity attack?
He can make one if he wants.
Crimney, you get an opportunity attack. Do you want to hit the guy that backed up?
Say that again?
You have an
Wait, no,
opportunity.
he disengaged.
Okay. Does that take another point to disengage?
Not for them.
Is disengage normally a bonus action, and then the rogues and stuff get it for free?
No, it's normally 2.
I was going through my features or whatever. Did I lose Bloody but whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Bloody but unbound? Oh.
This person is gonna make 2 melee attacks.
Well, Crimny's fucked if there's a lot of people there.
So the first attack is a 15, second attack is a 12, third is a 19.
I think
The
for
15
12.
misses.
Oh, you got it up? Okay.
What did you say it was?
15, 12, 19.
15, 12, 19. The first 2 miss, and the second one is, if it's within, it's just a glancing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 3 of the 4 miss. Then glancing, that's 3 on that one.
3 damage,
Yeah.
so nothing.
And then he's gonna No, he's not gonna disengage. He's just gonna save. Crimney, it is your turn.
Okay, okay. I want to see what we're up against. I want to teleport on top of the card. Since I'm outside, I can see it.
Alright, so you...
Can you hear me? Oh. I can't see shit.
Wait, that just created the funniest visual in my head. So his teleporting just moved his cursor to the left to I'm assuming the other train card, the top half of the thing, and it just made me think of fucking Castlevania, where all the vampires how they teleport. How it just looks like they just like fucking to the left or right.
Yeah.
Criminy just floats over to the left off the train. Criminy, what?
Alright, so you have 5 left. It is dark. You cannot see.
Okay. If it's dark, I'm gonna go back to where I was. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay up there if I can't see.
Alright.
I know that took 2 action points, but in that case, I'm gonna meet up with
Well, would
Droaam.
he get a little bit of light at the entrance? Because my light is on my globe. My globe is floating around me. 20 feet of light through the doorway with a peak up top.
Not really, because there are like... I forgot what it's called, but... It hangs over, so it blocks most of the light.
In that case, I want to meet up with B.R.O.M. Are the doorways glass or whatever? Can I see through it? Do they have like a glass window?
Yeah.
Alright, if I could see through it, I'm just gonna teleport into the ring with B.R.O.M. or whatever to avoid any opportunity attacks. Or nothing from backing up.
Alright.
Can I drag my character or
What else are you doing?
I just wanna I have the action points left. I'm probably gonna use 2 of them and set myself up to just counter whatever comes and save my last action point, I think.
So you're gonna brace up?
Right, yeah.
You're gonna brace. Brace is one of the natural exertions that gives you defense up, saves up.
Yeah, and I'm not using the skill, I'm not costing resolve by spending my 2 action points
No.
by doing it, right? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna brace up then.
Alright.
Wait, did you just block me in?
You can
Can
go
you
through
get-
your allies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I
This
can't
guy-
see him.
This guy jumps down. I miss token action HUD so much. He's gonna make a sweeping strike.
Does he get another increment.
Give me a second. It's a D8 instead of a D10.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Does he get another increment on top of the brace up because of cover?
No.
Oh wait, wait. So I have my bat on me, and he's the bat counts as an ally. The stuff that the humans that counts as advantage, right?
What?
They can give themselves advantage.
Who can?
The humans, they can give
They
themselves
give themselves
advantage.
increments.
Does that count as advantage or no?
For what purpose?
Because I have a feat. I have 2 allies are within 5 feet of me. I believe the allies themselves can't be attacked against with advantage. One sec. Let me just read it.
I wouldn't consider the bat as one.
Well, bats do count as allies because you need an ally. Well, the summons count as allies because how else would you get advantage on an attack with an owl? So that's like one of the most common.
I suppose.
With your oh, never mind. Doesn't apply. Sorry about that.
Alright, so that's a... plus a D8. Why did I add it to chat again? 21 to hit?
Can I use my brace up against that or whatever?
Yeah, I'm keeping that in mind. It was a D8 instead of a D10.
And that sets me up to counterattack, right?
Do you... Brace gives you a stack of defense up.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking to set myself up to
The
counter,
slip and counter?
something like that. Because we were talking.
Oh, you
before.
want to do slip and counter. That's one of your moves.
Yeah.
When a creature hits you with an attack, you just spend 1 reaction point.
Okay, because when we were talking, when we were setting up a character, the idea was like I could use slip and counter in the moment, or if I have action points left at the end of my turn, I could just set myself up to.
It's just a reaction in the moment.
Okay. But if I wanted to do a counter attack, I would have to use slip and counter specifically. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright. You said it was a 21 to hit?
Yeah.
How would defense up or brace up affect that?
It made the D8 it made the D10 a D8
for damage?
For the attack. It gave him 1 less increment. Because he used all of his adaptive. Alright, so for damage, that's 16 points of damage. Do you want to slip and counter? It'll reduce it by 6 damage.
Okay, there you go.
26 out of 61.
And I'm already down that much. No, I'll save the.
You'll just eat the hit? Okay. So you take 16 points of damage, and you're knocked prone.
Did they have to make a save for that?
Nope. They're gonna aim. They're gonna aim once, and then make an attack against you. So it goes from 3 increments to 2. Ooh, a natural 1. So they go to slam their maul down on top of you, but you roll out of the way.
He spreads his legs on the ground and he goes between, narrowly missing his nuts.
Krilo is going to use his first Paragon action to bark orders.
Oh, so Krilo really is on this train. We're fucked. What's going on? How we piss him off?
Did my rope ever come back?
No.
Did you just use the rope and we immediately lost it? That was 7.5k.
That fucking sucks. I was looking forward to actually using that.
You didn't. I mean, you would have seen this with the bat, but a bunch of guys were holding on to it up top.
I'm just thinking of like Beauty and the Beast rope. Like, not rope, Beauty and the Beast style, like an animated inanimate object. Just like struggling. It's just they're holding the rope.
So Krilo's gonna shout move. One of the executioners is gonna jump down. Then he's gonna. One of them is gonna jump down. One of the tricksters is gonna move up. And then he's gonna shout attack, and then both of the executioners are gonna make an attack.
Holy shit.
Can I slip and counter?
You have to wait until they hit you.
Okay.
So you're prone. So your brace counteracts the prone, so it's no bonus. So it's a 10 on the first one, which misses, and then a 17 on the second one.
Which
Oh,
is
it's like
a
glancing.
glancing blow, I believe. Yeah, just barely. It hits 17 on my defense range.
Alright. So you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't know why I deleted that. I get into such a habit of just deleting things after I post them. I'll roll damage again, because that feels cheap. Oh, nah, that's whatever. You guys don't see it anyway. You have to trust me.
I mean, we don't see it anyways. We're always trusting you.
Alright, so that was 17. And then he's gonna shout attack again. So that's a fucking 13. Oh wait, it should have been plus a d4. So 19, I mean.
Well, how did that 13 get to a 19 with a plus a d4?
Oh wait, give me a sec. What was the roll? Oh no, so 16.
Okay, 16
Numbers.
Numbers.
16 still misses.
Number hard.
Okay, and then 19.
19 hits. It's a glancing blow, or whatever.
Damn, they're not rolling well.
Can I...
17 again.
Glancing again. But it,
17
wait,
damage again.
Oh, okay. -3. Elliott, have you been subtracting damage?
Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I'm so used to other people doing that. No, I have not.
So you said 17 again. So it was 17 initially, and that was glancing,
Yeah,
and then
we
17
need to
again.
slip and
So
counter, though.
that's 28 points that you've taken.
20 points I've taken?
28.
Where am I?
So all of your stamina and then 2 of your vitality.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have something when you lose his stamina, you can use his reaction in
I
order
was on
to...
boat, but that's gone.
All right. Did you want to slip and counter that to gain 6 back?
Yeah. So then get my hit points back and 4 stamina?
Yeah. Alright, so now to Krilo's actual turn.
That wasn't his turn?
That was his Paragon action.
He got 3 Paragon actions?
No, he got 1.
But that was move, attack, attack, attack.
Yeah,
My man's-
he gets 3 action points to use only, like, commander abilities.
Hmm. It'd be so funny if Krilo just killed both of us. Just on this little side quest.
2 new characters because of the side quest. And right after we just did Crimney's backstory. So Krilo's gonna use the sneak attack exertion. 2, 3,
He cannot attack me with advantage. If he's attacking me.
He's not. Crimney's completely blocking
Alright.
him.
And slip and counter.
Does slip and counter take a reaction?
You already used it.
Yeah, you already used it.
Oh no, I thought slip and counter consumed.
It's a reaction and it consumes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought reaction point was just like an. Oh, I don't know why. Oh. I misunderstood how you used it.
So he gains 4. So yeah, that's higher than your passive perception. So he gains 4 stacks of 4 increments.
Wait, who's he attacking?
Crim.
Oh, okay. Where is he right now?
Right in front of you. This time.
I don't see Crimney.
He's up top.
No, I'm down below. I'm inside the train car.
Yeah, you're right. He would not have an angle on you, so he's gonna jump down. Spend 1 more to jump down.
Okay. I was saying, I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm like, is he invisible?
Does he have to make a save at all for jumping down on a moving train that's going really
No.
fast? It'd be really funny if he did and he had to make a save and he failed
falls
it
off the
miserably.
fucking-
He just like goes underneath the train and you just hear ding.
That's a 25 to hit. Why is he not proficient in his dagger?
Oh, well, that's above my...
It should have been 30.
70 to 20.
That is another critical hit.
Wait, that's... Fuck.
Yeah, for some reason he's not proficient in any of his daggers when he should be. So yeah, 30.
Damn, he's getting a +5 with his proficiency bonus? The fuck level is this guy?
That's 42 points of damage.
Elliott is down.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's doing the null thing again. I need to revert saves on this shit. God damn it. I'm gonna need to make a ton of screenshots. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. I'll do that later. Alright, so Crim, you are unconscious?
Mm-hmm. He took 42 points of damage, so that is 8 above his maximum.
So he's not
It's
dead.
8 over damage. So he's not dead, he's unconscious.
Alright, then Krilo's just gonna put a dagger to his throat, look at you, B.R.O.M, and say, "Haven't we been here before?"
Yeah, why did you start attacking us?
Are you gonna keep fighting, or is this out of combat now?
This is out of combat. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten a turn, but... I mean, he's just gonna kill him.
So he holds the dagger to Crimney's throat. Hi, Gretchens. And he just says to you, "Oh man, this is funny. You see, the last time we did this, it was you at the bottom of my blade."
Yeah, hysterical. What do you want?
Isn't it that obvious?
I'm confused. What does he want, actually?
Hand over the hole.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'll give him the hole, I guess.
Says, "Wow." He throws it down. And he starts like looking through your pockets. Are you gonna stop him?
Oh, is he holding whatchamacallit to his...
He stops, but one of the other guys takes the place.
Okay, well, what I will say is, you can take the gold, sure, but all the items that we just got are going to help assassinate the guy that you just contracted us to kill. So at this point, like, take the gold, sure, whatever, but like, go in my pockets, take the items we just bought, but like, motherfucker, you just asked us to kill someone and we got tools to kill them, and now you're taking them for yourself. So like,
Roll a persuasion check.
18 total.
He says, I know, I'm not stupid.
You sure?
He nicks Crimney across the cheek. That's one failed death save.
Damn. Wait, I thought you said he wasn't buying him anymore.
Yeah, he turns around and just slices across Crimney's cheek. By the way, Crim, make a death save.
How does that work?
Roll a d20, and then just text me what the result is.
It'd be really funny if you rolled a natural 1 and we killed another character.
Alright, so go onto your sheet.
He can't. I have a sheet up right now.
Okay, well then you'll get to see how many failed death saves he has. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't
How do I
look,
see
Oliver.
Can I see?
Well, I went to go change it, and then I saw what happened, so whatever.
So he looks through your pockets and he sees a box that you recently purchased. He says, there's no fucking way. You see, he
We bought a box?
He grabs the foldable boat.
Oh, I
And
see.
he says, you fell for this shit. You bought a boat. You can just buy a boat with the rest of your money. You don't need to get a magical boat. And you see, he sits down on the stairs. And he starts unfolding the boat, like off the edge of the train. This is stupid. You're telling me I'm stupid? And he just unfolds it, and then he says, "Let's see, what's the command word?" And he's looking at the box. It says "Livias," and it turns into a boat that immediately gets sucked out by the wind and off the train.
Nice, nice. You should have bought that fucking necklace.
Make another death save, Crim.
Holy shit, can I give him a potion?
He would have let you if you didn't call him stupid.
Well, what about the persuade? This is the same argument as the gear. This is one of the people that you're sending to assassinate someone. Why are you fucking killing him if... I don't understand this.
He says, "Insult me again. I fucking dare you."
He's dead. You're dead.
And he just watches Crimney until eventually he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a potion and just pours it into Crimney's mouth. Crimney, you heal 8 vitality points.
You rolled ones on all of those potions? It's 44 plus 4. Or, wait, no, he's got the lesser minor. Never mind.
You come back to Crimney, and Krelo's holding a knife to your throat, and you feel like a burning cut along your face.
Can you just teleport?
Yeah, I could.
And Krelo, folds up the portable hole, puts it in his breast pocket, says, "Man, you really could have gotten away with it too. Unfortunate. So, well, boys, we'll be seeing you. Hopefully soon." Gives you a
Wait,
little
what's
wink.
that? What's that? I think the money that from the other mission, did we send that to you already? It might be in there. Because that was technically from the whole party fund. We added all the old ancient stuff in there, and I added all this gold in there that we had initially. From when we were robbing people.
He doesn't even listen. He just jumps off the train.
Okay. Does everyone else follow suit?
Yeah,
Okay.
they just. And you, Crimney, you're left there bleeding, but conscious.
It's gonna lay
What-
there.
What are you guys doing?
This is gonna be like a Fisher's Tale, where we go and we're like, we had 200,000 gold and we lost it all. Well, at least we will hopefully get some gold back in the. We should have bought that fucking necklace. Damn. When we had the chance. I mean, then again, he probably would have just taken it because I'm sure he would have recognized it or something. Should I delete the portable hole out of my inventory?
Yes. Keep track of how much. Actually, I'll keep track of how much money was in there.
Oh no, I've been keeping track. There's 231,000 gold in there. 238,000.
I saw
Where are my DM notes for this chapter? I do not remember.
I still have the deed at least.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit about the deed.
Well, no, I assume he would have left the deed. I assume he would have left the deed with the lawyers
Oh,
that
yeah.
we hired.
Oh, yeah.
No,
We're gonna find out those guys are dead and the deed's gone.
Hey, now we don't have any of the money to fucking buy that guy's business like we thought we were.
Alright, so you guys are left on the train. You arrive back in Fairhaven, eventually.
Just for the shit of it, what would we have rolled in Fairhaven?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Well,
Well,
I
no,
thought
the
you
gear.
put the
I want to see what we would have had.
Oh yeah, you can still look. Yeah.
I believe because he just took what was in the holes, right? Doesn't Crimeny have the 125 platinum in his pockets? Or do you have taken literally everything, or just what was in
No,
the
he
portable?
just wanted the portable hole.
Okay. God damn it! I've been after that portable hole forever, and I finally thought I had it.
All that fucking money I fought you guys to hold on to.
So let's see. What would you guys have come up with? All right. Let's see. Where's the fucking generate shop button? There it is. Okay. All right. So what's it called? Dust of Dryness, a Vicious Warpick, Vicious Short Bow, +1 Scimitar, +1 Heavy Crossbow, +1 Leather Armor, Mariner's Ringmail, Eyes of Minute Seeing, +2 Dagger, Periaptive Health, +2 Studded.
What's
Fire-
the Eyes of Minute Seeing?
You get an increment to investigation checks.
Does it require attunement?
It's not too
No.
late to try to command my rope back, is it?
How much are those?
I mean, the rope ends up going back to you after the guys let go of it.
Hey!
So you have your rope.
I got to keep my rope.
I mean, I can't be mad because we got a ridiculous amount of items. We lost the floatable boat, which was 15k, but whatever.
I got a rope out of it.
The Eyes of Minute Seeing
All that money.
are 2k.
So that is out of our price range now, I believe. He just took what was in the bag of holding. Did we put any of the gold into any of the bags of holding at all? Or no?
No.
No, we just said we threw it in the portable hole.
Because I'm checking to
What
see
did you
what
guys say?
R's bag of holding has 105 platinum. B.R.O.M's bag of holding has the Bayash. We can sell stuff. Oh yeah, we have the teleportation scrolls.
Yeah.
How much do those sell for?
What level is teleportation circle? I believe it's 4th. Oh, it's 5th level. I thought it was 4th level. That's crazy. You can sell them each for 2k.
We could sell 5 of them for 10,000 gold, and then keep one of them for a wizard or something to learn, if that ever happens.
I could send one of those over to Liquefacent.
Want
I
to do
also
that?
want to say hold on to it because who knows if the Queen will go back that teleporty thing.
Yeah, I know, but none of us are a wizard and we can't use it.
Well,
You can
Only
use it
wizard-
even if you're not a wizard.
well, if we have that catalyst thing, that weird cloud-looking block thing
The what?
that we gave the Queen.
Yeah, I know. That teleportation orb essentially allows you to teleport to certain designated areas. This scroll doesn't allow you to do the same thing.
I know, but we need a wizard to set the scroll.
Well, a wizard can learn it. I mean, usually only a wizard can use spell scrolls, but
If anyone can use spell
When or
scrolls.
if we'll get a wizard.
yeah. But is there a limit to who can cast what? Because it's a 5th level spell.
No, it's a check. And based on the level, it's harder.
So we would essentially be able. Doesn't it take like an hour to set up, and then it only allows you to teleport to a place you've seen before, a teleportation circle you've seen before,
Yeah, which you guys have seen some.
which is the one in Droaam.
The one in Droaam, the one in Threshold, the one in the Ruins.
How long does it take to cast the teleportation circle? Where are they? They're in Crimeny's bag of holding, I
A
think.
minute.
Damn. Yeah, where are they?
Did you guys already sell them?
No,
No.
they should. I saw them somewhere. Are they in B.R.O.M's bag of holding? Inventory. Crimeny's bag of holding. Inventory. Group bag of holding. Oh, they're in the group bag of holding. 6 teleportation scroll spells.
Hey, equipment we bought for everyone. Was that in the hole?
So, we would still need to make a check to use it, right?
Yeah.
And if a spell is on your class's spell list but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make a DC 15 ability check using your spellcasting ability. So if B.R.O.M were to use this with no spells, I would have to make, I'm assuming, an even higher check, or just a DC 15 like normal?
I forgot I need to look at my rules.
Well, what were the items again? Could you go? They were all the ignore the plus something items. What are the unique items? There's the Mariner's armor. What was before that?
Periaptive health. Some vicious weapons. There's a fire resistance chain, breastplate and necrotic resistance, giant slayer longsword, and then a staff of thunderbolts and lightning. Thunder and lightning.
And the Mariner's armor. What is that? I think, isn't that what Ford has?
Swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and then if you're unconscious while underwater, you float to the surface.
Okay. And then the eye thing, what were the eye thing again? What was the eye thing again?
The eye thing?
Yeah, the investigation thing.
Eyes of minute seeing.
And that was 2k, and it gives me, and
An increment to investigation.
it doesn't require attunement.
No.
Increment to investigation is pretty good for just 2k with no attunement. That's one. That's one teleportation scroll.
What's up?
Because I am the only one who's good at investigation in this party. To get better at it wouldn't be a bad idea. Would you be willing to sell one teleportation scroll for the permanent increment to whatchamacallit?
Sorry.
Permanent
I
increment to investigation as long as we have it? Wait, how many times can I use it?
If you want to.
I'd be willing to trade one of the scrolls for that.
Alright. That's my new seeing. Yeah, send me that, and again, I'm just gonna... I'll probably
Just
add all these tomorrow.
Permanently adhere the eyes of minute seeing over my own eyes. I'll take off one of the spell scrolls.
Alright. Is there anything else you guys want to buy, or will this conclude our...
Can you go over the list again?
God damn it.
I think you've read so many lists today. You go through them so fast, and there are just so many big names, and then my brain can't comprehend them all.
So after the Eyes of Minute Seeing, a +2 dagger, Periapt of Health, and then Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
The Periapt of Health, that's a potion, right? That's not a necklace?
That's a necklace.
What does that do? Is that what Eliza has?
You're immune to contracting diseases while you wear the pendant. If you are infected with the disease is suppressed while you wear the pendant.
Boo! Boring! If Beavis went on this train heist with us, she could have fucking fireballed that entrance, and then I could have gust of winded their ass off the train. I think that concludes that, though. I think I'm done. Elliott, are you doing anything besides falling asleep behind me?
Falling asleep, but shit wasn't done.
What was it called again? Eyes.
Minute Seeing.
Nails.
I want to just go high and soft.
Alright. So that's it, fellas. That was
It's
fun.
not fun. You have to narrate my sulking.
He walks around with his hands in his pockets
and just
and he hits the ground.
Alright. I'm here. Bye, recording.
I thought it was going to be a chance to use my fucking greatsword, and it wasn't, and I'm sad.
Roll better initiative.
Don't tell me about it.
Yes.
I didn't think I could only. I didn't think I could use Slip Encounter once or whatever. I didn't realize that. I thought it just consumed my my resolve. I didn't realize it consumed the reaction. I've never used the reaction.
Yeah, what the hell happened on your turn? You like moved, and then you moved back, and then you moved, and then you
'cause I
didn't
went
do
up there, I
anything.
wasn't expecting to not be able to see anything entirely. So I'm like, alright, it seems like there's lanterns on the outside of the train car. When I went up there, I was expecting to see something. I thought it was a visual bug. I couldn't see Jack. I'm like, well, I'll just go back down.
No, there was no light up there. That's the thing. They put themselves in an advantageous position where they could see you, but you couldn't see them.
Yeah. And then I'm
That's what
like,
it's called.
oh,
It's a lip. There was a lip that was covering up the light. So they could strike down at you, but you couldn't strike down at them. You can strike up at them. Alright, well, bye recording.